All right, we're online. They can hear us, probably. I don't think we're muted. All right.
One of the biggest acts this year is Clownvis. You've heard of Elvis?
No. Clownvis?
Yeah. He dresses like a juggalo, but he sings like Elvis. Clownvis.
This is your wake-up call.
We're talking about the great Clownvis.
Old MacDonald had a farm, E-I-E-I-O.
Gilbert Gottfried will perform inside a shark cage.
With Clownvis.
With Clownvis.
Are you kidding me?
And it really is a delicious drink.
Ron and Jay, the Duke of the Wicked, one half of the Insane Clown Posse, and you're watching Clownvis to the rescue. I thought you knew. Woo woo.
And it starts right now.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have liftoff. We are live on a Saturday night. Clownvis to the rescue. Don't adjust your sets. This is real. It is Saturday night. It is International Clown Week, and we are busting at the seams. We're beaming at the... I guess that doesn't make sense. We're busting at the seams. I should have stopped there. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. Such a pleasure to be here on such an exciting night. Everybody has been, congratulating me on National Clown Week, International Clown Week. I get a lot of messages saying, Clownvis, happy International Clown Week. So if you don't know about International Clown Week, we're going to talk aloud about it tonight. I'm going to teach you everything I know, and I'm going to leave you with maybe some questions. Maybe I'll leave you with more questions than answers. I don't know.
Oh, nice. I love the hair, by the way.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, you're just slipping in here like no big deal, but
yes,
it looks great.
Thank you very much. I've made my hair blue. This is it's a miracle. I actually just I wished on a falling star last night, and then I woke up and this was my hair. So
I love it.
I don't think it'll last. If I assume correctly, it'll wear off probably at midnight. It's probably a Cinderella situation.
One of those deals. I've had something like that happen before. Remember, I had yellow hair.
Yeah.
Yeah, it happens sometimes.
Maybe it's you. Maybe you're rubbing off on me, and because I've never had
fairy at night.
Yeah, maybe you did it. Maybe you're the culprit. Because all I did was wish on a star, and I had believe me, I had a couple drinks before I wished on this star, and so I wasn't really, I should have wished for something better. But what I wished for, I said, well, I wish for I wish I could radically wake up with blue hair tomorrow, and sure enough, I did.
Hey, right on. I love it.
Thank you. Well, yeah, like I said, it probably wears off at midnight, so everybody get your screenshots in and remember this night, International Clown Week 2024. Oh, I felt I had to do something.
Happy International Clown Week, Clownvis.
Oh, thank you, little Erin. I appreciate that. Thank you, everybody. Thank you.
The world needs you, Clownvis. You're the best.
Listen.
Oh, yeah.
I am but...
I tried to clown it up a little bit tonight. I'm in an all polka dot deal.
Oh, yeah.
And I have rainbow socks going on. I don't know if
Let's see. Oh, look at that. That is official clown business.
Tonight. Well, and I have the donut socks.
This is...
Just because,
That
gotta
is...
represent the donuts.
You're absolutely crushing it for Clown Week. So thank you very much, little Erin. We're happy that you're here. And listen, I got to check in with Squeeb real quick. He is... happy little guy. I was talking to him earlier. Everybody in the chats here, thank you very much for joining us, and I'm glad that we're all here. I've missed you guys, and I know Squeeb has missed you guys. I was talking to him earlier, and we missed the last week. We weren't here last week, and Squeeb he missed you guys. We'll say what's up to Squeeb. Squeeb, what's up, man?
Clownvis, what's up, doggy? Rickety pow pow, rickety now now.
Squeeb, how you doing, man?
Clowny V, I am good, buddy, and let me be the first to say, Happy Clown Week to you.
Oh, well, thank you. Happy Clown Week to you.
I'm not a clown.
Oh, yeah, that's right. When is Alien Week?
Actually, that was back in June, and you just kind of skipped over it.
Oh.
I was waiting for you to say something, and you never did.
I'm sorry, man. I was busy in June, so
It's all right. It's okay. I get it. I mean, this show is more about, you and the whole clown thing anyway. I'm just happy to be here, man.
Yeah, all right, man. Well, I really am sorry, and happy belated Alien Week.
Yeah.
Thank you.
If
Let's not worry about it. Let's just have a good clown week, and let's get into it. Clown week.
Clown Week is here. Thank you, Squeeb. You're a good friend.
He's looking great, by the way.
He does look good, doesn't he?
Yeah.
He's been healthy. He's been on a diet.
I can tell. He looks really good.
He's been on a no marshmallow diet.
Wow. That's got to be hard for him.
Yeah, but look at him. Look at his jaw. Look at his cheekbones.
I know. Look at his skin. He's glowing over there.
My little guy. Our little guy. I can't take credit for him. Well, listen, if you guys follow me on social media, you've probably seen I've been shouting this from the mountaintops as much as I can without getting in trouble for, the federal alcohol and tobacco and firearms industry. I don't want them coming after me. But the new Clownvis beer is out. The new Clownvis beer came out just last night. We had a big celebration at Four Hands. That's the brewery that made it. We had a meet and greet there. A wonderful time. Thank you to everybody that came out. Wonderful crowd of very cool Clownvis fans. A lot of people were asking about you, Little Erin. Everybody is fans of yours too. So thank you very much. Everybody that came down and drank the beer, they got one of these color-changing Clownvis cups. And
it changes color?
Yes, you pour cold in there and it becomes a little red cup. So,
that's cool.
Yeah, I hope you guys got one. If not, I don't know if they're going to be giving those out. That's through Four Hands. But as far as I know, last night was the night to get those. And they seemed to be out of them by the time I left. So, but it was so fun. It was just a meet and greet. And I can tell you guys that the actual drink itself is fantastic. It's a lightly strawberry flavored blonde ale. And it's just
I can't wait to try it.
Yeah, you're going to love it. Everybody, there was one or two people that didn't like it, but they were old men. They were grumpy old men. So
they probably like Coors Light.
All the hipsters were going crazy, though. The hipsters loved it.
Nothing wrong with Coors Light. Okay, but I'm just saying,
No, I know. I understand. I understand people don't want to always get people don't want to get too fancy, but this is a quality drink, and it's got the most important thing is it's got my picture on it there.
Yes, it's the best.
Yeah.
I love it.
And so, thank you guys very much. You know what was fun? A quick funny story because time just flies. People always ask me how long I've been, how long have you been doing this? They ask, and there's really no answer. I mean, we were all born at the beginning, I suppose.
Right.
But so last night,
can't help that.
Yeah, it's just something that reminded me of the passing of time last night at this meet and greet. A guy that I had, I'd known, an acquaintance. I hadn't seen him in many years, but I remember him from the early days of me doing my hustle. And he had a picture that he showed me last night when he was at the meet and greet, and it was a picture of a singing telegram I had done for Valentine's Day a long time ago. And as soon as he showed me the picture, I remembered the whole day. And my friend Teddy Longsworth was with me last night. And Teddy remembered the whole day. He was there with me. And we remembered it was a snowstorm and we were going to have to cancel it all, but we decided to make it happen. And we got to all these telegrams. And he showed me the picture, and it was him and his wife and me and their young son, about a 6-year-old son. And so I was talking to this guy, and I told him, hey, I got a big show coming up. I was giving out tickets last night. I go, I got a big show next Saturday night. I go, let me give you tickets. And he goes, oh, that's great. He goes, me and my wife can't make it Saturday. We have plans, but my son and his friend would love to go. And so I said, oh, that's great because, it's an all-ages show. It's going to be a lot of fun. He goes, no, my son is 24 now. So this 6-year-old kid, the damn 6-year-old kid from the picture that he was showing me is now 24 years old. And I didn't look a day older. I didn't realize it was that long. I didn't realize it was that long ago.
Crazy.
Yeah. I thought, oh yeah, I remember this. It was a couple of years back, but it was, it was about.
Thinking he was like 17.
It was when Lincoln was president, I guess. It was a real shocker. I said, oh, that's great. The show will be great for the young kids. He goes, no, he's 24 now.
That little 12-year-old boy. He's 24.
He was little. No, I swear, he was almost a toddler at the time, a little guy. I couldn't believe it.
Crazy.
But hey, speaking of that, let me tell you guys this real quick because this is where all the glory is, that this Saturday night in St. Louis at DELMAR Hall,
oh, yeah.
a show that's been in the making since I made that picture with that family 200 years ago.
With Abe Lincoln.
Me and Abe Lincoln started planning this a long time ago. Get there, be the first to try the Clownvis beer. I mean, I guess not the first. We tried it last night, but it's
the second wave.
Yes, be on the cusp of it.
Yeah.
Tickets are on sale now if you go to thepageant.com, and there's links to that anywhere. There's links to me. Clownvistotherescue.com has the link on the front page. Please believe me when I say this show will be like no other I've done. We have a video element for the first time. It's going to look great. I'm doing songs that I've never done before. I'm doing old stuff. I'm doing new stuff. There is no boring opening act to sit through. I will not have anybody suffer through anything that is not worth being on stage. So there is no opening act. You show up, you buy a Clownvis beer from the bar, you swing by the merch table, you swing by, you find little Erin walking around in the crowd, you say hi to her, you say hi,
excited to be there.
You meet all the other Clownvis fans, and then all of a sudden the lights go dark, and it'll be 90 minutes of Clownvis gone wild.
Yay!
Clownvis
I'm
gone,
so excited.
I'm taking my shirt off.
What? Are you going to rip it off?
I'm going to rip it off. Hulk Hogan. Rip
Swing
it
it
off.
around. Wow.
But seriously, guys, I don't know. I think the VIP might be sold out. I should know that, but I believe it might be. But if it's not, it's worth getting in on that action because that's going to give you a little VIP area plus a very cool special little what do you call that? It's a little bag of stuff that only you will get if you're a VIP.
Yeah, the little goodie bag.
Goodie bag, yes.
Yeah, I know. I wish I would have done VIP the last 2 times I saw you. But
You are in the crew. You don't have to buy the tchotchkes anymore. You can just take what you want now.
I can take it?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I mean, don't get me involved. Just take whatever you want and run, but don't get me involved.
I'm not going to take it. I won't take it.
And one other thing I want to talk about here, because directly after that Delmar Hall show, literally the next day, we will wake up and kind of turn our ships towards the gathering of the Juggalos, which is let me show you this. Look how cool this is, man. We got the full flyer for the gathering of the Juggalos now. Look at this. Look at that.
Yeah.
The full lineup. Scan it real quick. See if you see Clownvis. Let me zoom in a little bit. Look at that.
I know.
Insane Clown Posse.
Right there.
A Killer's Confession. Big J. Okerson. Clownvis. Whoop, whoop. Top billing.
I know. Look at that.
I got top billing at the gathering of the Juggalos.
Heck yeah. I know. And I saw Shaggy made you and him the first little picture on his
Oh, yeah,
little-
Shaggy posted a picture of us. And to be fair,
cool.
to be fair, guys, before anybody gets too excited for me, it's alphabetical order. I'm not.
Yeah, but still.
I was just
Clown.
smart to go by Clownvis. I should have been a Clownvis. Then I would have been all the way at the top.
Right?
A Clownvis.
Like for his clown.
Yeah.
For his middle name, Erin, right?
Yeah.
Just move the A, and then yeah.
Zach Amico's at the bottom of that list. Like, what the hell did I do?
I know.
That was my mom. My mom named me that. What the hell did I do? Alphabetically put me at the bottom of the barrel. No, but it is a cool lineup. And look, I'm hosting the main stage on Saturday night. I get to bring up DJ Paul. I get to bring up Static X, which I'm so excited about.
Yeah.
I've talked on this show about how stoked I am about how I want to see Static X with their new singer. They got a new robot that sings, and you guys know I'm into that. And so many others. Yeah, Mercules, Kung Fu Vampires, my homie, one of my favorites. Kim Dracula, I'm very excited to see. Isham, the originator of the Wicked Shit. I love him. And all the homies, man. Look at that. Everybody's on this. After this will be my 6th consecutive year as a player in the gathering of the Juggalos. So 6 consecutive years, I've made some friends, and I'm very humbled. I consider it a huge blessing, and I can't wait to see everybody back home at the gathering of the Juggalos.
Yeah, I've had a lot of people message me and ask, like before you announce, you're like, is he going to be there? I'm like, I don't know. I'm pretty sure, but I can't say.
I wait for the wicked clowns to dole out the information, and
Totally.
they're I'm not gonna lie, they're infamous for holding on to that until they are ready to dish it out to the public. It's their call, so I don't want to spoil the prize. But of course, 6 years in running, it's a pretty safe bet to say that if there's a gathering of Juggalos, I'm going to make sure I be there. I'm going to make sure I'm part of the situation because I love it more than anything.
Right. I know. I'm excited to hear all about it.
Thanks. It'll be fun. I promise. I get to host the Miss Juggalette competition again, which is one of my favorite things in the world. I get to host the Wet Fago t-shirt contest. Not many people get to do that. Not many people get to do that. And
you can't not many people have that on their resume.
No.
I don't think.
And you know what else? Not only do I get to do all that, but last week I went on the morning news in St. Louis.
I know.
I went on the morning.
And that was amazing.
I went on the morning news repping the hatchet. I don't know if anybody's done that.
I noticed that. I was like, heck yeah. I just got to say your performance was flawless. I just want to throw that out there. Yes.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
I don't know if everybody's watched him on the news, but you need to go watch.
Yeah, you guys can watch it on YouTube if you just type in Clownvis Fox 2. It was Fox 2 News in St. Louis. I sang Viva Las Vegas, and I had the news guys come sing along. I wanted to get the weatherman and Tim Azell singing along. It was great. It was a lot of fun. And I did Red Box nights and got to sing the whole song, and it was a lot of fun. The morning news.
It was awesome to watch.
Yeah.
I know. The news needs more fun stuff like you on there. I'm just saying.
Well, look, unfortunately, I'm busy. I can't commit.
I know. You can't be on the news all the time.
I can't be on the news all the time. I will tell you guys this, though, and I apologize for the mix-up. Anybody that tuned into the Rizzuto show and thought I was going to be there Friday, which I said I was, and my schedule swapped around, and I wasn't. I apologize, but this is the good news, ladies and gentlemen. This week, tune into the Rizzuto show. It's on in the morning on the radio in St. Louis, 105.7 The Point in St. Louis, and you can you can watch it on YouTube live in the mornings. I will be on the Rizzuto show, the entire show, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday this week, celebrating National Clown Week, promoting my show at Delmar Hall, and just having fun with my friends at the Rizzuto show. So if you can't get enough of me, tune in Tuesday morning, all morning. Tune in Wednesday morning. Tune in Thursday morning. And then tune in here Wednesday night. We'll be back here Wednesday night.
I will be here.
And this is all before Friday, before whatever the hell my show is, Saturday. Yeah.
Saturday, I know, a week from tonight.
Yes, a week from tonight. Yes.
Yeah. And really quick, I just got to throw out there, Bryce brought it up. Day 222 is so close to being Saturday. It's Friday. Day
really?
222 of the year. Yeah.
Really?
Isn't that crazy?
That is cool. Well, a lot of people might not realize, and I was very intentional with picking the date that I did as far as, well, not the exact date, but the weekend. Because, like I've said here, that what is big news in Clowntown right now is that the first week of August is International Clown Week. Now, I've made the mistake of calling it National Clown Week because it started as National Clown Week, and somewhere along the lines, all the other countries said, hey, we want to give me a slice of that. We're into it, too. So everybody around the globe, Japan, Germany, Brazil, Spain, Mexico, Canada, these are all countries that celebrate and recognize International Clown Week.
That's awesome.
But Little Erin, I do want to do a little bit of thank you. A lot of people wonder how we got here, how we got International Clown Week. And I just figured, let me give you guys a little history lesson. And Little Erin, I'm going to go into this room without you for a little while, but we'll
go for it.
We can still hear you, so you can just be there in our ears, and we appreciate you.
Okay.
It is International Clown Week 2024. Now, International Clown Week is celebrated during the first week of August, and that's a time when you're supposed to recognize clowns' contribution to society. Now, when did it begin? Some sources say, and I've been looking, as trying to find all the info I can. And by the way, all this information has been collected solely by me by digging deep into the internet to find the answers. If you are interested in this and you want to dig deeper than me and find discrepancies in my information, then you are a bona fide nerd. Here's what we know about International Clown Week. Some sources say, and this is hard to back up, but some sources say it began in the 1950s by a clown called Walt Wabo Savage. Do we got a picture of Walt Wabo Savage? There is one picture on the internet of Walt Wabo Savage, and here it is. This is him. He was known as the cop clown. This is true. He was the cop clown.
Oh.
So Walt Wabo Savage is believed to be the original man behind Clown Week. He reportedly picked August because it coincided with the birthdays of both of his daughters. That fact may be true, but it is very hard to back up any reference or any specifics on it. Like I said, this is the only picture we could find of Walter Savage, and that's all we know about him. But here's what we do know. Here's what we do know. National Clown Week was solidified as an annual celebration in 1971 when President Richard Milhous Nixon signed Proclamation 4071 declaring August 1st through the 7th a week to recognize and celebrate clowns and their contributions to society. But who inspired Tricky Dick to shine such a glorious light on clowns? That man was a clown called Bill Boom Boom Bailey. Now just look at this. We also could not find a picture of Bill Boom Boom Bailey. There's only one.
Aww.
The only picture that exists of him is this, and this is from the Clown Hall of Fame. But check it out. This is all true. Bill Boom Boom Bailey started clowning when he was in high school. For over 7 years, he appeared as his tramp character on a show called The Saltiest Big Top and Mark's Magic Midwest television shows that were broadcast in New Jersey. He appeared on live television shows on CBS and NBC and ABC, and Bill was an original member of Clowns of America and also became the chairman of National Clown Week. Now, this was all pre-1970, so we know it existed before then. Then, in 1970, Bill convinced Congressman Garmitz of Maryland and Congressman Myers of Indiana to introduce a joint resolution in Congress establishing National Clown Week as an annual event. He lobbied Congress and he organized a visit by clowns to the Senate building in Washington, D.C. The joint resolution was signed into law by President Nixon on August 2nd, 1971. Boom Boom remained the National Clown Week chairman for Clowns of America and Clowns of America International until his death. And Bill had a lot of other, credits. He taught clowning throughout the last part of his year. He always served with Clowns of America International, even after a stroke confined him to a wheelchair. In 1977, he continued clowning, and in 1996, Boom Boom was inducted into the Clown Hall of Fame. So while some people across the globe are, celebrating clowns and patting us on the back, I would like to call out to my fellow clowns that we should all tip our funny little hats to the man that made this week possible, Boom Boom, Bill Boom Boom Bailey. That's Bill Boom Boom Bailey. Thank you.
Thank you, Bill Boom Boom Bailey.
Thank you, Bill
Clownvis.
Boom Boom Bailey.
Yes. What a guy.
It really was. And, I've read this in the past. But the proclamation that Richard Nixon, and imagine this. First of all, let's just recap what I just said. Boom Boom got all the clowns together, took them to Washington, D.C., and he said, we want, and I don't know what they did. There's no pictures or anything, but they clearly went and they probably made the senators laugh. And then Richard Nixon was like, well, how can we not give these guys a week? Maybe there wasn't much going on in 1971. I don't know.
Maybe not. But yeah, could you imagine just a bunch of clowns come in and they just start cheering you up and you're like, okay.
I can imagine.
How could you say no?
I can imagine, yeah.
How could you say no? I'm sure you can.
But let me read this, ladies and gentlemen. This is, and I'll read, I might skip some of the boring parts, but I will read you the majority, which I've done this on the show, but I'd like to do it every year, the Proclamation 4071 the proclamation for National Clown Week. These are Richard Nixon's words. Whoever has heard laughter of a child or seen sudden delight on the face of a lonely old man has understood in those brief moments mysteries deeper than love. All men are indebted to those who bring such moments of quiet splendor, who redeem sickness and pain with joy. All across America, good men in putty noses and baggy trousers, following a tradition as old as man's need to touch gently the lives of his fellow man, go into orphanages and children's hospitals and home for the elderly and the mentally challenged, and give a part of themselves. Today, as always, clowns and the spirit they represent are as vital to the maintenance of our humanity as the builders and the growers and the governors. In the folklore of the world is the persistent claim that the heart of a clown is sad, and that all the gladness he provokes is simply a facade for the pain he cannot reveal to the world. In the myth is the kernel of reason. The clown leaves happiness where he goes and takes misery away with him. Yet we cannot suppose there is real truth in this myth. For surely the laugh makers are blessed. They heal the heart of the world. To call public attention to the charitable activities of clowns and the wholesome entertainment they provide to all our citizens, the Congress, by joint resolution approved October 8, 1970, Public Law 91-433, has requested the President to designate the week of August 1st through August 7th, 1971 as National Clown Week. Now, therefore, I, Richard M. Nixon, President of the United States, do hereby proclaim the week of August 1st through August 7th as National Clown Week. I invite the governors of the states and the appropriate officials of other areas of the United States flag to issue similar proclamations. I urge the people of the United States to recognize the contributions made by clowns in generally helping to lift the spirits and boost the morale of our people. In witness whereof, I hereby unto set my hand the 2nd day of August in the year of our Lord 1971 and the independence of the United States of America, the 196th. Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah, I'm all riled up from that.
Thank you.
Woo!
Thank you.
Man, getting all heated over there. That was good. It was almost like at the end of a commercial where it's like, or like a drug commercial. It's like, but that gets you all pumped. It's like,
yeah, it's pretty cool. Pretty cool when you're a clown and you're like, hey, they're talking about me, man. They're talking about us.
Oh, I know. And it's true. Where would we be without clowns? I mean, what a boring world.
It is true. And
what a lame world.
And I'm glad you said that because I want to talk about a little bit of clown history here. I'm going to go back in my clown room. Thank you, Boom Boom, for joining us there.
Boom, boom.
I want to talk about some other clowns, just two other clowns that I feel deserve. First of all, a lot of people ask me, I go by, when you see my name on t-shirts or you see my name on posters, it often says Clownvis, the king of clowns. And so people say, I've had people get offended. I've had people say, do you really think you're the best clown? Are you really the king of clowns? Do you really rule over other clowns? And to that I say no. I don't think I am an actual king. This isn't political. I'm not. This isn't a monarchy or whatever. This is not. Right. There is no.
You're not trying to do a takeover.
I'm not trying to take. I don't want any more responsibility than I already have. No. In the early days, I'm Clownvis, and in the early days, a lot of the newspapers and things that would talk about me put together that I had an Elvis-like style, and that I was a clown, and they would say, well, if Elvis is the king of rock and roll, then Clownvis is the king of clowns. You see, so it's not
totally makes sense.
Yes, it's more of an Elvis parody, I guess.
Yeah,
and it's an Elvis, and
it wasn't self-proclaimed like hey, I'm the king.
No.
People were saying, hey, you're like the king of clowns because you're doing the Elvis.
No.
Yeah,
somebody else wrote it. Somebody else wrote that on my belt buckle. I didn't do that.
Yeah, you're not going to be talking in third person or anything.
No, Clownvis would never do that. Listen, this is what I want. This is what I want to talk about, though, because if people know their clown history, they would know that if you ask the question, "Who is the king of clowns?" before recent times when people might know my name, there was a different answer. Little Erin, do you have any idea who the king of clowns might be?
Man, my thought just always goes to Bozo.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
every time.
I think that
But
would be a lot of people's guess.
I know it's wrong.
Bozo is known as the world's most famous clown. That was his tagline.
That's right.
Bozo, the world's most famous clown. But we have to go back a little farther in history, and I will tell you first about the actual king of clowns. The first actual king of clowns was this guy right here. And this is going way back to the 1800s, baby.
Wow. Whoa.
This is Grok. Ladies and gentlemen, let's pay a little attention. Let's shine a light on the legendary Grok, the original king of clowns. Born Charles Adrian Watak in 1880, Grok transformed the art of clowning with his extraordinary talent and innovative spirit. From a young age, he mastered various musical instruments seamlessly, blending music and comedy to create a unique and captivating performance style. Grok's oversized shoes, ill-fitting clothes, and expressive face became iconic, captivating audiences across Europe and the United States. His ability to transcend language barriers through physical comedy and music made him a global sensation. He performed in prestigious venues, always leaving his audience in stitches. Beyond his immersed talents, Grok's legacy lies in his profound influence on clowning. He inspired countless performers with his creativity and dedication to the craft. Grok showed the world that clowning is an art form that combines skill, humor, and art. As we celebrate Grok's contributions tonight, I want us all to remember that he brought joy to millions. And so we should always strive to have his legacy moved forward and remembered. When we talk about the King of Clowns, we should know that Grok came first. I feel like that is my duty as maybe the current title holder. Can I be the current guy with the belt, maybe?
Yeah.
But Grok had it first. So tonight, let's raise our glasses to the original King of Clowns,
Hey.
Grok.
Go Grok.
Go Grok!
That's cool that he mixed music and comedy. What are the odds of that?
I know.
You know? Hey.
I know. And that was, and look, you know what else is cool? Check this out. So I want to talk, a lot of people's, the other answer people will give, and even the internet will give you this. If you say, who is the King of Clowns? They will give you, who is also one of my absolute, I love this clown more than anything. And I think most clowns with an appreciation for the art do. I'm talking, of course, about Grimaldi. Look at this guy.
Oh, yes.
Who's that guy remind you of?
I like those pants.
Look at that.
See? The flashy pants. Check.
Yeah. Same hair.
Uh-huh. Yep, see? There you go. Yeah, the cup and everything. Look at that. Spot on. See? It's meant to be.
That's Grimaldi.
Right there. Boom.
Grimaldi is the father, known as the father of modern clowning. Let's talk a little bit about Grimaldi. His name was Joseph Grimaldi, the father of modern clowning. His most famous character, this little guy you see here, he called him Joey. It's Joey. But Grimaldi really did set the standard for clowns with his white-face makeup, his colorful costume, and exaggerated expressions. Grimaldi's performances in London theaters, especially in pantomime, captivated audiences with their perfect blend of humor and physical comedy and emotional depth. His ability to evoke both laughter and empathy made him a beloved figure and a trailblazer in the art of clowning. Despite facing personal hardships and health issues, Grimaldi's dedication to his craft never wavered. His influence extends far beyond his time, with clowns around the world still drawing inspiration from his innovative techniques and enduring spirit. And this, Grimaldi, was born in 1778.
Wow.
So how about that, huh?
Old school.
How about that? He was born in 1778. Grok was born almost 100 years later in 1880. And I'm not insinuating anything, but if you looked at a calendar, I might have been born right about 100 years after that.
Isn't that crazy?
Yeah. So maybe
Hey.
every 100 years we get one of me.
There you go.
Maybe every 100 years. Maybe every 100 years, one of me comes around and tries to shake things up and tries to make things right. And it's up to you guys to pay attention. It's up to you guys to hop on the wave and surf it out, baby.
I'm throwing stuff over here.
You won't see me again for 100 years.
So look.
Get in on it now. Lock in. Lock in with me now. Grimaldi.
We're locked in. We're locked in.
Paul Stanley. Hold it. Keep holding that up. Let me show that. Paul Stanley.
Expression. Look at that. Look at that. He's clown-esque.
All right. So here's the question, and I will make this a poll. Thank you for bringing that up, little Erin. Because I do have an answer for this, but I'm going to ask people what they think. I'm going to create a poll that says, is Kiss clowns or are Kiss clowns?
Oh, God.
Is
Kiss. Are they clowns?
Yeah, that's good. Kiss, comma, are they clowns? All right, we're starting the poll. The poll is live now, and I do have the answer. I have a definitive answer, but I want to know what people think.
That's hard, huh?
And, well, it is hard. It is hard. And this is something, while I'm running the poll, let me just vent a little bit because it's International Clown Week. But there's something that, listen, I'm never going to be the one to tell you what to say or what not to say. I'm not trying to ban any words. I'm not trying to muzzle anyone's freedom of speech because I don't want anyone doing that to me. But you should know what your mouth is doing. You should know what's coming out of your mouth. And one thing that I hear so much is people refer to mainly politicians, but kind of anybody they don't like, as clowns. And it's such a daily insult that people gloss over, and they don't realize, but this is what my biggest point is, because I see, just like anybody else, the state of the world can sometimes become I'm going to say a bad word here, but what I would call a shit show. I see when a state of politics or a state of anything is turning into a shit show. Now, I see people refer to that all the time as a clown show. People say, "Oh, it's a clown show. He's a clown." And what I just need people to realize, you can keep saying it. I'm not banning anybody from saying this, but realize that a clown show would be something that was well meticulously put together and planned and practiced, and that a shit show is completely different. It's the complete opposite of a clown show. And to just illustrate this with a quick thought, when you go to a circus and you see that fireman clown, there's a fire on the circus, a fake fire in the circus, and the fireman clown runs out and he's holding the fire hose, and then he runs halfway across and the fire hose is too short, and yoink, and he flies back and he falls on his butt, and everybody laughs.
Right.
You guys know that the clown planned that, right? You guys know that clown knew that hose was too short, and he practiced that move and that fall, and he practiced how to make you laugh. So when you see people bumbling and fumbling and dropping the ball left and right in the state of politics in the world, those aren't clowns. Clowns are skilled people that practice and know the punchline before it hits. They know the ending before something starts. Clowns aren't a mess. Clowns are the very, very opposite of a mess. Clowns are closer to a game of chess than a mess. Clowns have it all planned out before you even know what's coming. They know you're going to laugh, and they know what road they're taking you down before they make you laugh. And that is not what people do when Washington, D.C. looks like a bunch of fools. It's not. They don't look like clowns.
And not to be rude, but clowns aesthetically are way more put together than 9 out of 10 politicians. Okay?
Yes, that's a good point.
I'm just throwing that out there.
That's a good point.
Yes. Yeah, I mean, look at you. You're all sparkly.
Thank you.
You got
Well,
blue hair.
I just
you
fumbled,
know?
just fumbled through my closet. Nothing.
Found your cleanest dirty shirt.
That's what this is. Yeah. But one more thing I want to talk about, little Erin, and then hopefully, do you have a game or something tonight? Do we got something we can play?
I do have a game.
Awesome.
It's half clown questions because of National Clown Week, but then I also don't want to spoil it. But it's Elvis week, right?
Spoil it, baby.
There's some Elvis questions in there.
Oh yeah, I didn't finish that thought earlier. Thank you for saying that, because the reason is the first week of August is National Clown Week, and the second week of August is National Elvis Week. Now, I don't claim to be Elvis Presley. I'm not demented. I don't think that I'm Elvis. However, I'd be lying if I didn't say that there was some influence there. And the fact that Clown Week ends and Elvis Week begins has always struck me as something that is seems somewhat special. So that's why I made my big show at DELMAR Hall this Saturday night. I wanted to do a show on the weekend between the first and second week of August. And I think, if anything, we can maybe make that National Clownvis Day. Can I have that weekend?
For that. Yes, let's make you a little trophy too.
Can I have that weekend?
Yes.
It can be
I say
National
yes.
Clown Week and then National Elvis Week, and I just get that little smidgen of a weekend.
Yeah. Heck yeah. And then we'll just start extending it a little bit so you go more into the
I'll take all of August.
Yeah. Why not?
Yeah.
And then it'll go international. Clownvis month.
Clownvis Internet. Yeah, we have to start with just Clownvis National, and then wait for the Brazilians to get into it. I'll tell you, man.
Really quick.
What?
Oh, sorry.
No,
I got this in the mail today.
Oh,
and I'm
good.
Just stoked.
What?
Yeah, I just want to say.
What movie did you get?
Atomic Blonde with Charlize Theron.
I always wanted to see that.
I know, I did too, and now I have it, but I don't have a DVD player, so that's the.
Can we get little Erin a DVD player?
No, look.
Do you have little Erin? Do you have an Amazon wish list?
I don't.
You should.
I do not.
You should make one tonight. I don't. Look at it, Atomic Blonde.
Look at that. So cool. I had to look it up because I was like, it sounds familiar, and then I was like, oh yeah.
I bet you could get a DVD player for like $35. Somebody out there, get little Erin a DVD player. Make yourself an Amazon wish list. Don't be too proud to do that. There's
okay.
This show has one for and it's just stuff like batteries and lights and things. And people, it's not a constant flow of freebies. But it definitely offsets some of the studio costs, just have that stuff available, and people do sometimes want to help. So
that'd be sweet.
If it's very easy to do, I suggest it. And if you make one, I'll promote it here, and we'll get you a DVD player.
Thank you.
Because I want to see that.
And then maybe we'll do a slumber party night.
That's what I'm saying we got to do.
Yeah, or something. Yes. Also, can I say, is Ken in the chat? Because where's my frog, Ken?
Yeah, there has been Listen, the shipping department has been running smooth as Amish butter. It's been going so good, and the only hiccup that we've had in the last the only hiccup we've ever had is now because we are out of frogs, and for so long I've promoted that I give away free frogs because a guy named Clumpy was in the chats one time and decided send me a box of frogs, and he said, Clownvis, I promise you I will never let the frog box run dry, and here we are with a bunch of dried up frog boxes, not a frog in the box. So Ken,
in the bag.
I've been going into my post office every day with tears in my eyes, is there anything for me today? Anything?
Oh, not today, sir.
Not today. They
Not
hit me,
again
and then they
today.
whack me with a spoon.
It's Ringo. Why is he there?
It's Ringo is an
Not
old
today. Sorry, Clovis, not today.
Sorry, no mail today.
Only peace and love.
Peace and love. Come back tomorrow. Maybe there'll be frogs. So when I can, I've been drawing a frog, but I can't do that every time. I'm not that good at drawing frogs.
Frogs are hard.
Yeah. So hopefully Clinny can get that cleaned up.
I know.
You know what's funny?
My frog.
I want to talk about one more. I want to talk about one more thing before we get into the game, and that is just this: that the when you do your research on clowns, there is an organization called Clowns of America International, and they are a very legit organization. They always have been. I've never been officially a part of them, mainly because there is kind of a set of rules that always just rubbed me the wrong way from right off the top. And I like to think I'm a pretty wholesome clown. All my intentions are wholesome. All my intentions are good. I might drop a bad word, and I might be a little nihilistic sometimes. You know, I might break things and smash things when I shouldn't. But that being said,
just threw half of my desk
I didn't become a clown to sit down and listen to some damn rules. So this is I pulled this. This is from the Clowns of America International. Their original 8 clown commandments. Do you have any idea? Have you ever heard of those?
No.
Yes,
the clown commandments.
The 8 clown commandments, and then I have an updated version that is kind of they updated it and made it a little better. But it's not bad. This is just not for me. Listen to this. Number 1. I will keep my acts, performance, and behavior in good taste while I am in costume. I will always remember at all times that I have been accepted as a member of the Clown Club only to provide others, principally children, with clean clown comedy entertainment. I will always remember that a good clown entertains others by making fun of himself or herself, and not at the expense or embarrassment of others. Okay, that's fine. I don't think it primarily has to be for children, but okay. Number 2, I will learn to apply my makeup in a professional manner. Now, look, I've said it before. That's kind of assuming that people have to sit in a makeup chair. I wake up like this. I get up.
Right.
I splash on some mousse sometimes. I put some mousse on my head. But other than that,
you just woke up with the blue.
Listen to this. It says I will provide my own costume. Who the hell else would? What clown in their right mind shows up to an event and says, "You have my clown costume, right?"
Could you imagine? It's like way too small or something. It's just like
it's a one size. We got the one size fits all for any clown that we hire.
This one jumpsuit hasn't been washed in about 5 years.
It goes on to say, I will carry out my appearance and assignment for the entertainment of others and not for personal gain or personal publicity when performing or for either international club or alley events. I will always try to remain anonymous while in makeup. Come on, it's really tearing down a wall there. That's
Bob?
Listen to number 3. Number 3, I will neither drink alcoholic beverages nor smoke while I'm in clown costume. Also, I will not drink alcoholic beverages prior to any clown appearances. I will conduct myself as a gentleman. I will not become involved in or tolerate sexual harassment. This should go without saying. I mean, that should just be any professional anything, you know.
Don't show up loaded. Don't be a creep.
Yes.
Don't make fun of people.
Yeah, and it just goes on. There's 8 of these, and none of them are any. Number 7 is, I will appear in as many clown shows as I possibly can. I like that.
Well, okay.
I will appear in as many clown shows as I like. Imagine you're like all burnt. You're a burnt out clown. You're like, damn it! Those are the commandments. I gotta perform in all these clown shows. I want to take a day off, but I gotta perform in all these clown shows because I'm commanded.
You've been on The Price is Right. You just won a trip to the Bahamas. I'm sorry, I got a gig coming up.
I gotta take as many as possible. That's like, I mean, how many clown shows could you literally take? I'm gonna try that. I'm gonna try as a stunt sometime. See how many.
Oh my God, 5 a day or something. You're just like
I've been close.
Town.
I think I've been close, man. And I might be coming close with all these beer things. I'm doing a lot of beer promos coming up.
I know. When's your bowling one coming up? That's
yeah. I don't have the list in front of me, but I'm doing almost every weekend for a couple months. It seems like I'm going to be doing stuff around St. Louis. I'm trying to be the new Spuds McKenzie. I feel like the world needs a new Spuds McKenzie, and that's what it's wide open. I got my face on the beer. And now all I got to
Right?
do, what did Spuds McKenzie do? If he even showed up to a public appearing, he would sit there and didn't do anything.
Yeah.
And that's
He wore
what I'm
like
going
a
to do.
Hawaiian shirt,
Yep.
maybe.
I might do
was
that.
about it. There you go.
I might do
Yes.
that. At the the meet and greet last night, I was just Spuds McKenzie in it. I was just sitting there letting people pet me.
Living the life. You do need a Hawaiian shirt.
I do. I think I got one in the closet. I'll dig it out for an event. But look, this is also cool. This is the end of this, but in the year 2000, they updated the Clown Creed. This is the Clown Creed, which is a statement of principles for professional clowns. And this one is I like the way this sounds a little more. Clowning is a performance art. We exist to perform. Our obligation is to prepare ourselves for an effective and entertaining performance. The primary expectation of our audience is that we will bring humor into their lives. While delivering humor, we can also do many important things such as teach lessons, praise God, help heal troubled souls, and many other worthwhile things. We do these things within the context of our art form and with the understanding that our primary purpose as clowns is to comically entertain. Clowns are of human nature. Clowns are not representation of fictional characters. Clowns are not figments of our imagination. We are human. We are real. We are alive. The clown is an essential part of the human soul. We nurture and care for the clown in us and make sure that it always continues to grow. We respect and learn from clowning's rich past. We also understand that clowning has always changed and grown to adapt to the society of its day. We must not force artificial constrictions on the development and advancement of clowning simply in the name of tradition. Conversely, we must not abandon tradition for the mere sake of change. Change should come as natural extensions and adaptations of our tradition. Blah, 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 blah. Clowning, this is the end. Clowning is one of the most free and open art forms. It can incorporate aspects of all other art forms. Clowns are free to show expertise or to feign incompetence. Clowns are free to explore. Clowns are free to succeed, or they are free to fail in their endeavors. Clowns are free to laugh. Clowns are free to cry. Clowns are free to relate to the young and the old. Clowning is and ought to be inclusive and not restrictive. That's the Clown Creed of 2000.
That sounds good.
It's a little nicer.
Way more. Yeah, it's not as restrictive.
Yeah.
On you, you know.
Yeah, the other one's like, you must go in a closet and be miserable until you make children. Come on.
No drinking, no smoking.
Yeah,
what?
I didn't.
Don't drink, don't smoke. What is it, Adamant?
Yeah, what is this? An Adamant song?
Which is fine, but I mean, hey.
But
what's wrong with it every once in a while?
Do you have some? You got some? Let's do the Clown Elvis trivia.
I do.
Let's do it. Let's get us into the.
Okay.
I think we can get in this room together here. Yeah, let's go in here. Let's go in here. All right.
All right.
Clown Elvis trivia.
Clown and Elvis trivia. I know you're gonna nail this. I already know, and I want you to win because it is Clown Week, International Clown Week.
It might not. Yeah, it'd be bad if I don't. I shouldn't. I should know a thing or two about these two things.
Right. You'll get this.
Oh, and we can't. And before we start, once we're done with this, we got to circle back to the kiss poll because it is. I'm gonna let it. I'm gonna keep it up, but it is in like a dead heat.
Really? It's hard.
Yeah, it's not a runaway either way. So we're gonna leave that up until after this. Don't let me forget, little Erin. We'll wrap up that.
Okay, I'm gonna
kiss
write
thing.
it on here.
Okay.
That way we won't forget.
All right, let's start the trivia.
Okay. Number 1. Finish these lyrics made famous by Elvis. Don't want a 4-leaf clover. Don't want an old horseshoe. Want your kiss because I can't miss with a girl on my arm like you. A girl who won't make me blue. Or a good luck charm like you.
It's Good Luck Charm is the song, so there's a Good Luck Charm. A Good Luck Charm.
That's right.
Yes, thank you. Where's my ding?
Yeah.
Hold on, there's my dinging things. Where the hell's my dinging things?
Ding.
There we go. Okay, go ahead.
What? Now this is a clown one.
Okay.
What outsider musician wrote the song "She's a Clown"? Was it Wesley Willis, Jonathan Richman, or Daniel Johnson?
I don't know the song. It doesn't sound like a Wesley Willis title. I don't know a lot about Daniel Johnston, and I don't know the second person you said.
Jonathan Richman is a musician. He's the guy that's in like Kingpin and Something About Mary. He's like playing in the tree.
Oh yeah,
He's
okay,
kind of
yeah.
Yeah, that guy.
That guy. And the song is called "She's a Clown."
She's a Clown.
I'll say it's that Something About Mary guy.
Is that your final answer?
Yes,
I'm gonna turn into Regis.
it's my final answer. Is it wrong?
It's wrong.
Boo.
It's Daniel Johnson.
Oh no! I'll give it a listen.
But that's okay. You
I'll
got
give
this next one for sure because I already know you got this. It's an Elvis one.
Okay.
Okay. Which actor never portrayed Elvis? Patrick Swayze, Rob Schneider, or Don Johnson?
Well, let me think. Patrick Swayze. When was he Elvis?
He was always the cooler. That's all he was in my eyes.
Rob Schneider. When the hell was he Elvis? I believe he was, because he's an Elvis. He's a rockabilly guy, and he's done a lot of characters. Oh, he was Elvis in Saturday Night Live. Who was the third person you said?
Don Johnson.
Who the hell's Don Johnson?
He's from Miami Vice.
And one more time, who was the first person you said?
Patrick Swayze.
He wasn't an Elvis that I know of. I'm going to say Patrick Swayze.
That's right. Patrick
Yes!
Swayze was not an Elvis. You know.
Thank you.
Yeah, Don Johnson apparently played Elvis in some old movie. I don't know.
Huh.
Might be worth a watch.
Well, you know, it was probably one of the TV movies. You know, they made a lot of TV movies.
Oh, that's probably even better to watch.
Yeah, for one reason or another. Yeah.
This one's a real Elvis, not just about Elvis. This
Okay.
one's about Elvis. But this is true or false. During the filming of Jailhouse Rock, Elvis Presley accidentally hit his face on the pole while sliding down, causing him to knock his porcelain crown off. And then he accidentally inhaled it into his right lung, and he had to have surgery to get it removed. Is that true or false?
I don't know that. It sounded like it was true at the start. I remember something about a tooth, but I don't know. No, I never read a story about him getting a tooth lodged in his lung.
Is that your final answer?
I don't know. Show me where it's true.
I can try to pull it up.
Where'd you get that from? Did you get that from the Inquirer or something?
Right next to the Bat Boy. I don't know. It's supposed to be true.
I kind of look like I look like Bat Boy.
You think so?
Uh-huh.
I don't know.
Yeah, I think I do.
Was he bald though?
Yeah, well, I mean my head,
Maybe
my mouth.
Maybe overnight.
Yeah. That's going to be my next wish. I'm going to wish that I wake up as Bat Boy. So that's true. I don't know how you could swallow a tooth into a lung, but I believe you.
Yeah, he inhaled his tooth into his right lung, and they said that the surgeon guy had to do a procedure through his vocal cords to remove it, and he healed fine, but it was like a freak accident.
Yeah, I bet he was all shook up.
I know. I can't even imagine how gross is that.
Whew.
Oh, it's in your lung. Oh,
It's in my lung. My tooth is in my lung.
Whoa. I know. Oh,
What the hell?
oh.
Diamond Joe, my tooth is in my lung.
Think that ever happened to Jerry Springer when he was going down the pole?
No, yeah. I don't know. Might have happened to Steve. Was that Steve, the bodyguard?
Steve Wilco, the chair thrower.
Yeah.
Okay. Clown Shoes was a popular song written by what 60s rock and roller? Johnny Burnett, Glenn Glenn, or Roy Orbison?
I don't know the song. I don't know the song.
Oh, no.
Does it go clown shoes? I'm just guessing.
It goes clown shoes. It doesn't go clown shoes.
Does it go clown shoes? Is it really high like a Roy Orbison song? Is he going clown
It's
shoes?
not high like Roy. No.
Is it like a real
Roy.
rockin' Johnny Burnett kind of clown shoes?
It is rocking like Johnny Burnett, but it's not rocking Johnny Burnett. You know what I mean?
So who was the other one you said? Goddamn Patrick Boone or something?
Glenn.
Oh, Glenn. Yeah, Glenn. It's Glenn.
Are you sure? Is that your final answer?
Is it Roy? Is it fucking
Johnny Burnett?
I said Johnny Burnett, didn't I? No, I said Glenn.
You said Johnny Burnett, and then I said
Regis
Glenn. I didn't want to Regis. You asked.
You got it. She Regis'd me.
Okay, here we go. According to a 1995 Spin magazine article, the famous drummer of this band, you got to find out his name. He attended clown school ran by Woodstock 69 MC Wavy Gravy. Who was this popular drummer in this mega superstar band that was huge in 1995? They're still huge. Was it Tim Herb Alexander from Primus that went to clown school, Trey Cool from Green Day, or Dave Grohl?
Primus guy is the most believable, but nobody really cares enough to talk about that. Probably. I mean, that seems like I don't know why. I don't know why you would make that up. Definitely never heard anything about Dave Grohl being a clown. And who was the second guy?
Trey Cool from Green Day.
No, I've never heard that. I would love that to be true. But I don't think it is, even though he seems kind of like a clown. He's clownish. He's really clownish.
He's silly. He is very clowny.
Oh, God. All
Trey
right.
Cool is very clowny.
It's not Dave Grohl.
Way more clowny than the Primus guy.
See, I don't trust you as far as I could throw you right now. I am gonna say it's Trey Cool. Did Trey Cool really go to clowning college?
It is. Yes, it's Trey Cool.
Yeah.
He really went to clown college. Yeah. Isn't it cool? I know. I had that article. I always remember that. And his dad had like a bookmobile. I was super into Green Day.
Yeah, I knew about the bookmobile. Yeah. I know
and he went to. It was that same. I think that same article. And
wow.
Well,
that is really cool. I knew that Wavy Gravy was a clown and that he had some part in a clown school, but I did not ever know that Trey Cool was a clown. That's really neat.
Yeah. I thought that's cool.
Good, and I got it right.
And you got it right. And I'm pretty sure you're going to get this right because
you always say that.
But I know I'm putting it out there. You're going to get this right. What Disney movie features the most Elvis songs? Frozen, Lilo and Stitch, or Rockadoodle?
Lilo and Stitch.
It is Lilo and Stitch. I don't even think Rockadoodle is a Disney movie.
Yeah, I think, I don't know. Was Rockadoodle Disney? I don't know.
I don't think it was. I don't know, though. I could be wrong.
I don't know.
I don't know.
That's what I always tell people when they think I'm making fun of Elvis. I say, you think Rockadoodle was making fun of Elvis?
No, he loved Elvis.
You get mad when you see Chanticleer dressed up like Elvis? Does that upset you?
Yeah, apparently there's 7 Elvis songs in Lilo and Stitch.
Yeah.
And they said that's more than any Elvis movie.
Yeah. It's kind of weird placement. The little blue guy loves Elvis.
Really? I've never watched.
Little animal alien thing loves Elvis music.
Oh, that's cute.
Yeah. Seems weird. Seems like they were just trying to sell some Elvis tunes for one reason or another. I don't know.
I know. I thought about like the rights to all those. That's a lot.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, maybe it's something. Maybe they had him blackmailing him or something.
Right. We're using your music, you see, and there's nothing you can do. We're Disney. Okay.
All right. You got any more? What else we got?
I do. Known for spreading positive vibes, illuminating compassion, and teaching us all to know how to have a little fun, What is the name of this first official female bozo? Is it Jozo Bozo, Bozo Bozo, or Schmozo Bozo?
That is JoJo Bozo.
Yay!
I like her. JoJo's cool. She's very
cool. I know. I dig her.
Everybody follow Jozo Bozo online and follow the real Bozo the Clown on Instagram now too. Our homie David Arquette has taken over as the curator of Bozo. I'm not saying he is Bozo. I'm saying that he's just in charge of making sure Bozo is where he needs to be these days, which is very cool because it's been a while since anybody's been making sure Bozo was where he was supposed to be. So big props to David Arquette, who is really pushing the pedal on the Bozo machine. And
Yes.
while I can't say anything, I got some exciting news that we will unfold later on in this year.
Oh, cool. I know. I'm so excited that he's trying to bring the clown movement back. We need you guys.
He's been on the news and stuff lately. He's using his power to push the positive message of clowning, and that's I mean, you can't
that's cool.
You can't overstate what it is to have you know, some a cool hip person that's always had the, you know, their hands on cool projects, and everybody likes David Arquette. He's done nothing but awesome stuff his entire career. And to see somebody like that get a hold of what is the most precious clown franchise in the 20th century, I mean, that's really special. So I'm excited to see what will come out of that. And like I said, there's surprises down the line.
Awesome. That's so exciting. I'm ready. You know what year was it? You said it was the year of the clowns.
That was 2022. I said it was going to be a positive and powerful year for clowns. Not that everything was going to happen that year, but that was going to be the ascension year. That was going to be the year that it turned around. And ladies and gentlemen, you look at where we were, 9 years ago in 2015. That was the year of the big clown scare, when every news outlet was reporting that clowns were being spotted on the highway, and that not one actual case, not one case of a clown doing anything. Simply sightings, simply people saying they saw a clown standing on the edge of the woods, standing on the side of the road, and that was national news. And they were saying, if you see a clown, don't shoot it, just call the police. Don't call the police if you see a clown.
Oh, what's wrong with you?
What the hell? And so
you need a clown if you're.
So here we are,
that.
almost 10 years past that, and the tide has turned in so many ways. I think people see the Insane Clown Posse in a different light these days. I don't think they are as hated as they once were. I don't think people, initially, I think people could see a happy-go-lucky clown, and unless there's some attention-sucking weasel, they don't have to say that, "Oh, clowns scare me." Like, they just see a clown, that's a nice, colorful clown. And there's, an absolute wave of clowns happening. If you look in LA, it's an absolute onslaught of clown shows. In the comedy world, taking over the improv comedy world and the theater comedy scene and the sketch comedy scene is these people that they practice the art of clowning. They don't all have their faces painted and wear big shoes and stuff, but they are definitely doing clowning stuff beyond regular stand-up comedy or anything. And then you can also see the effects with there is all kinds of what seemed to start, and this is my perspective, what seemed to start with kind of maybe girls being online models as clowns, or kind of being maybe a sexy online clown model, that has morphed into what I'm seeing as fully formed and functional clown alleys that are a lot of kind of female-based things, but they're not even based in being sexual or hot or anything. It seems like there's a lot of and not even so much comedy, more in general clowning and helping and uplifting community kind of stuff. So I'm seeing this all before my eyes and seeing the changes happen over the years. And like I'm saying, I've been doing this since that 24-year-old was 5 or 6 or whatever. So
Not this big.
yeah, so it's been a long run, and I can't thank you guys. Everybody that watches is the you're the true heroes. the people that don't come at me and people like me with pitchforks and torches, and the ones that accept us, and the ones that uplift us, and the ones that wear our T-shirts that are available at clownvistotherescue.com, and the ones that buy the Clownvis dolls available at clownvistotherescue.com, and all that stuff. You know,
Right.
it's all thanks to you guys for making the clowns still on top after all these years.
I know.
100
And I'm
years.
glad you brought up. Oh, I'm sorry. I was going to say, I'm glad really quick that you brought up about the politics and clowns and all that stuff. That's a pet peeve of mine, and it always has been. Or when people say, "Oh, that bozo over there," I'm like, I don't know.
Yeah,
Which I
like,
get, like bozo is supposed to be, but
Yeah.
at the same time,
Yeah, I think we can
you know
take.
what they're saying.
I think we can take
know.
the word back. I think we can take these.
Mhm.
We can take these
Yeah.
words back.
So thank you for bringing that up. 'Cause
You're welcome.
Yeah.
And I say it very lightheartedly, and I won't go on a campaign telling people what to say. It's just,
Right.
every time I hear somebody call something a clown show, I'm like, well, that's not, If that was, if that's a clown show, then I'm doing things wrong. I'm doing too much planning and thinking. And I should just go in there and I don't know, just
show up.
Yeah, just show up and say whatever the wrong thing is, say that, and then people are like, oh, you're a clown with a clown show.
Yeah, that's right.
Mm.
That's me.
That's me, a clown with a
Rolled
clown
out of
show.
bed, put on a blazer and rolled in here.
Just
Hot
wished
mess,
for blue
rolling in.
hair and became a clown.
I know.
Well, that was
We found a
really.
star.
Hey, thank you, little Erin, for the trivia. That was very
Yes,
fun.
and you know what? You won. You only got 2 wrong. So
Wait, is there one more question?
there is one more.
Give me the last one.
Okay. Larry Harmon claimed that more than blank actors have portrayed the Bozo the Clown. How many people do you think it was? Was it 100 bozos, 150, or 200?
I'd have to say 100 because they all sound high.
It's supposed to. He said 200.
You know what? He
Isn't that
was
crazy.
I think he was a fabricator.
Was he a kooky old loon or something? Is that
I
what's
listen.
going
We're talking. We're talking about Larry Harmon, the guy that ascended Bozo to its greatest heights.
Right.
He didn't create Bozo, but he was the kind of, I think, the original. Bozo started on Capitol Records as a record. Bozo the Clown Records. He was just a voice. It wasn't a real. He was just a cartoon picture on a record and a voice. And Larry Harmon was the first to put him into a body, to be Bozo. And then Bozo had some more success on Capitol, but not huge success, and Capitol kind of put him on the back burner. Larry Harmon said, let me buy this situation. So he bought it. He bought Bozo and owned it. And he's the one that, like you said, franchised and taught all the regional Bozos. This was before nationally syndicated TV. So everything was regional. And so he would very specifically had every mannerism that he wanted Bozo to be. And every look and every move and every, it was a boot camp that he would put these guys through. And he would travel there himself and he would teach them. So it's hard. And I've read his book, and he does seem to fabricate numbers here and there about, going into space and eating with cannibals and doing all this stuff, which I know, technically he did. But like, you also kind of know that like these are little, it was a bit, and he talks about the bit like it was real. And so I'm just saying, I'm not arguing. I'm not arguing with the quiz mistress, but that could be, that number could be fabricated.
It might be fabricated.
If you could
We'll
show
give
me
it to you anyway.
if you could show me a list of 200 Bozos.
Yeah, who are these bozos? Where are they?
Washington D.C.
Yeah, where are they? White House.
We don't need any more clowns in the White House.
Oh God. Boo.
But yes, listen. I shouldn't have gotten that. I shouldn't have got that last one. Thanks for you gave it to me.
No, you're getting it. That's it. I'm throwing my pen in.
Thank you.
That's
Whoops.
it.
Thank you.
No more scoring. It's done.
Thank you. Let me tell you guys a couple things, and then I will wrap this up with. I'm going to read you what is another nice little clown thing to do here on Clown Week. I will read you the clown's prayer to close this out tonight. But I want to remind you guys.
Young and wild,
My new single's available. Everybody get out there and just stream it. Just steal it. Just listen for free. You freeloaders are getting your goods tonight. Anywhere you want. What are you on, Deezy? What are you on, Apple Music? Spotify? YouTube? All these other ones that nobody's ever heard of? I'm on them all. And it's burning up the charts. It is what I've heard. Little Erin, this is true. It is the #1 song about DVD rentals right now.
Really? I believe it.
In the world.
I believe it.
Oh.
International #1 song. Right here.
Yes. So thank you very much, guys. Listen to that everywhere you can. And we will...
Don't forget to get one of these.
They're sold out, Little Erin.
They are?
They are sold out. Hold that up again. They didn't see it. Yeah. I just took a crowbar to a couple old red boxes, and I took all the ones I could, and I sold, and they all sold. I signed them and I sold them. So I will try to get more, but as it is, I feel blessed that I found and stole that many and stole them and sold them.
Oh, what a racket you got going on.
Pretty good, huh?
Yes. Before I forget, the kiss.
Yes.
The kiss poll.
All right, let's do the kiss poll. Let's see. Now, I do have the official. I have the answer, but let's stop this poll here. We're going to end the poll. It looks like they did pull out with a pretty obvious win at the end here. Is Kiss clowns? Kiss, are they clowns? 58% said no, they're not. And 41% said yes, they are. What do you think?
Close, huh?
What's your call, Little Erin?
It's hard because they do have the face going on and they entertain people, they make people happy, but I don't think they're clowns. No.
Mm-hmm.
They're kind of like me. I don't consider myself a clown.
Yeah.
I don't know if I am. Maybe I am. I just haven't realized it yet. I don't know. But I think to them, I don't think they are. I don't think they're there to be like, hey, I think not to be rude.
You think that's what clowns do? You think we go, hey?
Yeah, well, you're there to like make people happy in a different way. These guys are there to be like, hey, come see us play and buy some merch. You know what I mean? It's like a different...
What am I doing?
Agenda, okay? You're more genuine. You're more genuine than Gene.
Go to clownvisToTheRescue.com and come see me on August 10th at Delmar Hall.
Make sure you stop by the merch booth. It's for a good cause, okay?
I would say
isn't a good cause.
I would say that by default that they are clowns because they do bring joy. They do suspend disbelief for us. They give us that little escape. They do, their characters in face paint with exaggerated costumes, and but the question is, do they consider themselves clowns? And so that's not the question. Our question is, are they clowns? But the answer would lie in if they think of themselves as clowns. So we're going to play a video here. Little Erin, I don't know if you'll be able to hear this, but I'll tell you what it says, all right?
Okay.
Everybody listen to this.
This is Clown White. Clowns use the same thing because I am one.
Yes! Gene says he is a clown.
Really? He said he's a clown.
Yeah.
Hey.
He goes, I use clown makeup because I am a clown. So there you have it. 58.
Hey, I guess it makes
58% of you were wrong, and deserve to go sit with Ace and Paul, Ace and Peter, and not get to hang around.
Oh, I'm with you guys. We're gonna go hang out under the bleachers.
Hey, you mentioned Bryce's super chat there, didn't you? That was what you called out. Yeah, Bryce. I just saw Bryce's super chat from earlier on.
About the day 222.
Yes, and Bryce is going to be in St. Louis for that big Delmar Hall show.
Yay.
And I hope everybody else is going to be at Delmar Hall. It's going to be I think the best gig I've ever done. And I wouldn't usually say that. Usually I would, I wouldn't say that, but I'm telling you.
Hey, I feel it. I'm ready to see it. I'm so excited.
Well, I'm so glad that you will be there. So glad you'll be there. And if I can, well, we'll talk about it next. I am going to see you guys once more before then. So I'll see you Wednesday night. Yeah. We're doing this Wednesday night. So I'll have a little more to tell you then. But all I can say, guys, is that it's been a fantastic clown week so far. I've already had the time of my life. I was on the news. I got to sing my song on the news and start Clown Week off that way. Last night we got to do the big meet and greet. The beer is officially out now. I've heard from bars around St. Louis. It's already at the Pinup Bowl. I think it's at the Headless Bat. I think it's at the Silver Ballroom, the Waiting Room. It's. I know for a fact that it is at both of the Four Hands location in Chesterfield and downtown. You can go in. You can buy a 4-pack. You can try it on tap. It's the absolute dream come true. And this is my second beer. This is the second Clownvis beer by a different company. Very excited that this is with Four Hands because I've always wanted to work with them. They are on top of their game. And the fact that we have gotten to do this twice means that it's not a fluke.
No. And the artwork is awesome, too.
It's very cool. Yeah, they did that artwork. Yeah. Four Hands did that artwork, and I love it. It looks just like me, so.
I know. It's so cool. It's so clean looking.
Yes, and Nate in the comments asked, is it tasty? It is, and anybody that tasted it last night could vouch for that. Hey, if anybody is in the comments, I think there's probably some people in the comments that were there last night. And it certainly is delicious. I drank a couple of them myself last night, and I simply cannot choke things down that I don't like, that I can't fake it. If it was a craft beer that I couldn't handle, I wouldn't be able to try. But it's just like a beer with a fruity little blast at the end, in a good way, a very good way.
I think I'm gonna like that because I don't like beer, but I really liked the last beer that you had.
Yes.
Because it was kind of fruity, so I'm excited for this.
Yeah, it's either for people that are maybe super crafty beer drinkers or people that aren't because it's got such a unique flavor, So
yeah, I'm more of a Coors Light gal. I'm just kidding. I can't choke anything down anymore.
Well, listen, you don't got to prove anything to anybody. Just drink whatever your body wants.
Right.
And let me see what Queen Flea has to say here. I know that Queen Flea said they have a super chat, but I don't see it in my box. You see that? You see that, little Erin?
I don't know. Let me see. Let me dig over here on my thing. A super chat?
Da doo da dweedly doo. Take a look for that. I'm looking. I don't quite see it yet, but
I don't see it in there.
I don't either. I just saw I just saw a regular chat that said I have a super chat, but it's not on the list of super chats. I greatly apologize. Maybe it was denied. Maybe Bob YouTube denied you.
I know. I see the kiss or the clowns thing, but that's all I see.
Yeah, that's all I see too. And then Bryce's super chat. Yeah, I think Gene Simmons took. We were talking about him, so he took that super chat money and ran.
Yeah. You showed him for 2 seconds, and that was his pay. He's like, "Yup, that's my FaceTime money." Weird.
Carrie asks if I could make it. Could I make a beer in a different flavor besides strawberry because she's allergic to strawberries?
Oh no! Like what other?
Oh, that was Carrie's mom. Yeah.
What would you try?
Yeah, but you know what? I have left it. I had the idea. I liked the idea, and I said that strawberry was a great idea. But the actual experts are the people at the brewery. They're the ones that said this is the flavor that we want to sell and that we think will do well. I don't know the first thing about it, but maybe now I'm thinking maybe next time a banana beer would be good.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Hey, if Drew Carey can have coffee beer, then I think a banana
he's an inspiration. Buzz beer.
I know. Yeah. Banana beer would be pretty good, I think.
Queen Flea's saying she paid $4.20. It's not on the list. I don't know if it did not go through.
What?
Yeah, apologize.
$4.20. Well, see, maybe it's because Clownvis is doing a job right now. There's no smoking allowed. There's no
maybe that's
no
it.
referencing. Yeah.
Maybe Bob YouTube's like, don't bring that vibe in. You're gonna throw them off, man. You're gonna get them all doped up, man.
It'll be 421, man.
Let's do. I'm gonna do one more poll.
Okay. Pull it up.
I'm gonna do one
Don't
more.
knock a tooth out.
I'm gonna do. I don't. I'm gonna do one more poll. And just be honest. I'm saying blue hair, yes or no. Like I said, I think it just disappears at midnight. But if I can maybe keep a couple wishes in my pocket, keep it for special occasions.
Yeah,
I
think
don't
it
know.
looks great.
I like it. Part of me likes it. I feel, I don't want to look like Marge Simpson or anything. That's what I worry about.
No, not at all.
No? Okay.
Never got that vibe.
Good.
Yeah, didn't even think about that.
Good.
Yeah, it looks good. Right, Squeeb?
Yeah, Squeeb, first thing he said, he's like, when I got in, he's like, you son of a bitch. I go, you can't. I go, I can't tell if that's good or bad. And he just goes, you son of a bitch. So I don't know if that's good or bad.
Oh, no. Well, it wasn't your fault, though.
That's what I'm
You
saying.
just woke up and it was like that, so.
That's what I'm
gotta
saying.
Chill out.
Well, all right, ladies and gentlemen. The poll is going to be up for one more minute. I want to tell you guys to all follow my friend Little Erin. And thank you, Little Erin, for adding the flavor to our show. Follow
Thank you for having me on.
Follow Little Erin at LittleErinsWorld.
Yeah. That's it everywhere. I'm trying to make it easy.
LittleErinsWorld. And yeah, you do great on TikTok. And we got to watch Atomic Blonde. That's a good idea. But you need a DVD player.
I do.
And
I do. I'll set up the Amazon wish list.
Okay.
I'll figure it out.
All right. Everybody got that? She's going to set up an Amazon wish list. We're going to get her a DVD player.
Yeah. And then we're spiraling into DVDs, dude. I don't know where we're going to get them.
I will break into every Redbox in North America, and I will make sure we get every straight to Redbox movie. No, but Atomic Blonde, I always wanted to see that. I remember seeing a trailer for it. And that's Charlize Theron.
Yeah, she just started playing like these badass women out of nowhere.
Yeah, she's like a badass spy or something. It's like a James Bond kind of thing.
Yep.
I also want to say, before we wrap the show up, Little Erin, and you can back me up on this, I see Crystal Skelly in the comments, and I've seen Crystal Skelly is on an absolute prolific mad tear, drawing everybody in the Clownvis community.
Yes.
Crystal Skelly is the queen of fun fan art. She's maybe the most prolific fun fan artist as far as cranking them out and really hitting the nail on the head with her drawings. And they're unique. They seem special. They're very thoughtful, and it's gone beyond me now. These aren't pictures of me or even Squeeb or even you, Little Erin. She seems to be drawing all the fans. Anybody that's in the chats, it seems like she's been drawing. Anybody that's on the unofficial Clownvis Mafia Facebook page, she's been drawing. So, Crystal Skelly, thank you so much for sharing your art with us. And I will next week, maybe Wednesday, we'll do fun fan art because I do have some of her art that I want to share. So,
oh, that would be cool. I know. I saw the first couple drawings and I was like, oh, that's so cool. And then it was just like one after the other. I was like, dang, she's on a roll. I wrote to her. I was like, dang, girl, you're on a roll.
Yeah, everybody in the chats. I see everybody in the chats is lighting up, saying how she drew them. So it's very. I mean, that's a very cool move. Above and beyond, it has nothing to do with me or Squeeb or you, Little Erin. That's all just a community of very cool people. And Crystal Skelly, we see you and we appreciate you. Cheers to Crystal Skelly.
Yes, cheers, Crystal. We love you. We love all you guys. You guys are all the best.
Well, it looks like the looks like the second poll is in, and it says blue hair. 82% say yes.
Wow,
that is a lot.
That is
82% of the people.
Hey,
say Clownvis. Keep the blue hair.
Maybe it'll stick around after midnight now. Maybe that's what the universe needed, the special little star out there.
I don't know. Is it a good time or a bad time To change my image, I don't know. If I show up to... in the next 2 weeks, I have the 2 biggest gigs of my life. And I'm very blessed that I luckily get to say that over and over again, and it's true. But quite frankly, you know, the Delmar Hall show in St. Louis is the biggest venue I've tried to play in St. Louis. And I've had, you know, I've been promoting it harder than I ever have another show. And it will be my highest profile show in St. Louis. Do I show up to that with a new color hair? That's like Dylan. That's like Dylan showing up with an electric guitar. The gathering of the Juggalos the following week, where I've done 6 consecutive years, and it has worked perfectly. Do I mess with it by showing up with the Marge Simpson hair?
Marge Simpson hair. I personally, well, you're talking to me. I love colored hair, so I'm for it. But I get what you're saying. You know, people are expecting you with your jet black, cool guy hair. But this is also cool guy hair.
That's when people will say, I like your baby because I'm black hair. Why don't you change it to blue?
I know.
People like to define eras, you know, and I feel like I feel a radical change would be defining of an era. But the poll is ended, and it says 82%, and the comments are just rolling in that are very, very into the blue.
Yeah. And, you know, honestly, when we first came on, I didn't even notice it right away, and then I was like, wait a second. And I was like, oh, yeah, it looks good. So it's not like right away. It's like, whoa, you know, I think you can slide in, and people are like, right on. You know, it's not like a huge change. It's not like, yeah, you just come on in and you're just like, hey. It's not like you have bright, I don't know, pink or something, you know.
Maybe I should wish for that. Maybe I should wish for rainbow hair.
You could.
Tony Lombardo says it looks great. Queen Flea says it's very becoming. Thank you.
Yeah.
Cassandra says it looks great. Bianca says, what about blonde hair?
Whoa.
I think I would look like, who's that guy? You probably know.
What's his name?
Yeah, Wayne Cochran.
Wayne Cochran, yes.
Look up Wayne Cochran. Can you pull him up on your phone real quick? I'm afraid to have blonde hair, I would look like Wayne Cochran. Holly, what do you think of that? I just saw my friend Holly in the comments. Holly, should I keep the blue hair, or do I just let it go back at midnight? Do I turn back into a pumpkin? Little Erin has here he is.
There he is.
I think I'm already pushing Wayne Cochran territory.
Beautiful hair. Oh wait. Oh, look at that.
Yeah. Oh, look at that. What is that?
Oh.
Jeez. What a guy.
So cool.
I don't think I need to. He's got it covered. He's got it covered.
He's got the blonde covered.
Well, look, I see everybody in the comments is saying that maybe I should keep the blue. So
the blue is cool.
Lewis says they have blue hairs down in Florida. That's what I'm worried about. I don't want people getting me mixed up with the old lady.
No, I don't think that's going to happen. I don't know, but I don't think that would happen.
Are these grapefruits ripe?
Excuse me.
Clownvis is turning into an old lady. Thought you were an old lady.
You're at the gathering. Excuse me, Granny.
I got one of those plastic things on because it's raining. Just a little plastic.
Yes. My grandma used to wear that, or a scarf. Can't get it wet.
Yes.
Can't get your hair wet. Yep.
Yes. That's me. That is me now. Ashley says she loves the blue hair. All right. Everybody seems to like it. Well, good. All right. Well, listen, man. Listen. Like we've learned tonight, clowns do have freedom, and it's a wonderful freedom when the very crux of what you do is to fail. You know what I mean? It's a win-win situation, and I've always thought of it that way.
Right.
I thought of it, and every situation, you know, is funny if it doesn't go right. And it's funny if it does go right. And it's funny if you plan for it to go wrong. And it's funny if you plan for it to go wrong, but it goes right, you know, and you make the art of going wrong into the art of going right. And what my friend Puddles shared with me when we got to hang out just last month when we did that show together and we spent a couple of days together. We talked a lot about the concept of failing forward. And that is something that I think about now on a daily basis. Failing forward means that, you know, whatever we do that we're, and this is my, you know, my conception of it. Whatever we do, we're bound to fail sometimes. And if we get our hands on something and we get some traction, we get our hands on the wheel of something, we feel like it's going good, you still might fail at it. And so instead of just treading water or sidestepping and failing while you tread water or failing while you sidestep, why not assume that you're going to fail one way or another, but take the step forward? Take the step into the unknown, into an area where you don't feel comfortable, where you think or perhaps even know that you will fail, but just assume that it's better to fail forward in a bigger, better situation than it is to fail where you are, to fail where you're sitting, to fail where you're comfortable, to fail where you know things are good enough. So in the spirit of failing forward, which is something that I've always, I never had it quite materialized in my head, but when I got to talk about it with Puddles, it seemed like, yes, this has been my creed for a long time, to fail forward, to take major steps, to take major changes and chances. And, there's so many old little sayings, about you get what you put in, and you got to take great chances to get great things or whatever. But there is one thing that we got to do before we wrap this up, and that is, little Erin, I'm going to do the clown's prayer, and then we're going to hit the button on this thing, then we're going to be done.
Okay. All right.
And so thank you very much. I'll remind you guys one more time that you can catch me with the Rizzuto Show Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday this week. That's 3 days starting at 6 a.m. That's 6 a.m. to 10 a.m., 3 days this week. I'll be on there with Moon, my homie Moon, and Rafe and Learn, and the mighty man Rizzuto is on vacation. So I'll be not filling his shoes at all, but I will be filling a void in the show there, and I'm very excited to do it. And then we'll see you here Wednesday night, and Friday night we'll all be thinking about the big show Saturday.
Yeah. Can't wait. I'm so excited. I know. And I see the Dead Skeleton Show and all the West Coast people. I will see you at 4 a.m. next week on the radio, watching the radio.
Yes. Yeah. Listen, if you're not following me on the socials, please follow me on Instagram at least, because I do, the mornings of the radio shows and stuff. I at least put in my story there. I try to post the link, and I try to get, that's the most up-to-date way to find out what I'm doing is Instagram stories. So at Clownvis on Instagram, at Clownvis on Twitter. If you find me on Facebook, everything is a good way. But Instagram is the most up-to-minute, and I will post direct links to catch me on the radio.
Yes, because I always look forward to watching you on the radio show. It's always fun.
It's fun.
Games you play and stuff with them. Yeah, it's really fun.
It's fun.
It's early, but it's worth it.
Hey, you're telling me.
Kind of a little. I know.
You ever be a clown and drive across town at 5 a.m? You ever do that?
No. Do you get a donut on the way?
Oh, I should. Maybe they give me some freebies if I.
I know. Just cruise through it. See, it could be like what was his name? The Boom Boom Clown, bringing all the clowns into the Congress. That could be you going to Dunkin' Donuts and cheering them up, and they're like, "Here, just take the donuts."
Oh, sure, that makes sense to me.
Yeah. 5 a.m. How could you not?
We're gonna get all the clowns together, and we're gonna cheer up the donut makers.
5 a.m. sharp.
And we're gonna get clowns free donuts because we help the elderly. And
Yep. You can take them to the elderly.
Oh, that should.
Right?
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, do you think that's self-serving? If I get 24 donuts and take 23 of them to the elderly, keep one for myself?
Oh yeah, that's fine. It's a delivery fee.
That's just paying the fiddler.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right.
It's just a little price to pay. That's all.
I'm going to wrap this up with the clown's prayer. Okay? Right. This is a real thing. You see this on a lot of clown graves. I first saw it at the Showman's Rest near Chicago. Yeah. Written, there's by they don't know. It's an unknown writer. But this is the clown's prayer. Let me plug my merchandise one more time before I read the prayer. Clownvistotherescue.com. If you want to support a clown during International Clown Week, well, there's about 3 or 4 of us that are worth supporting. And I'm saying I'm one of them. No, there's a bunch of us. I'm just saying, if you're going to buy something from a clown, and you've watched this show for the last hour and a half, why not buy something from me? What are you going to go? You going to go buy a Grimaldi puppet? Are you going to buy some Grok body spray? No, you're going to go to Clownvis.
What would that smell like?
I want to smell like Grok. Now, if you want to smell like a clown, if you want to act like a clown, you want to be close to a clown, you want to feel the essence of a clown, Clownvis.com. And I'll try to get, maybe, you know what? You know how David Arquette got the rights to Bozo? Mm-hmm. I wonder how much the Grok, the Grok name's going for.
Whoa, I wonder if it's like public domain at this point. You think that counts in the clown world?
Coming soon to clownvistotherescue.com, Grok t-shirts.
Grok rules.
Grok rules. Grok rocks.
Grok rocks.
All right, I got to read this prayer. This is way more serious than we're...
Okay.
Thank you all very much.
Yes, thank you guys.
Oh, and before I read this prayer, a guy, when I did the news, we were just about to go live, and one of the microphone handler guys said to me, "You look like some guy from some 90s show with like vampires and Power Rangers and stuff." And I go, "You mean Flabber?" And he goes, "Whoa, yeah, Flabber." I go, "Yeah, from Big Bad Beetleborgs." He goes, "Yeah, the Big Bad Beetleborgs." It was like monsters and they're like, "In 3, 2." Well, I'm like, that motherfucker just called me Flabber right before I was on live television.
You probably like unlocked the whole memory and the whole time.
That's what it was.
Of the show, and he's just like holding the mic.
That's what it was. He was so
amazing.
He kind of thought out loud. You know, he was thinking out loud, and then he was very surprised that I knew exactly who he was talking about. And I didn't even get to tell him. "Oh, I'm friends with Flabber." I obsessed over him for a week, and I manifested him into my life. So
never had a chance. Well, next time you go back to the news, he's there. You'll have to be like, "Remember me?"
All right, and we're live in 3, 2. Hey, did anyone ever tell you look like Flabber? 1. Okay, and I guess we're off. Here we go. All right, here's the prayer, and I'm getting out of here. Thank you, guys. We'll see me and little Erin and Squeeb. We'll see you guys Wednesday night.
All right. Thank you for having me on again and hanging out. This is awesome.
Thank you, little Erin.
Thank you for this.
Thank you. I can't wait to watch it together on one of your slumber parties on TikTok.com.
Yeah, I'm excited.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, a clown's prayer. As I stumble through this life, help me create more laughter than tears. Dispense more happiness than gloom. Spread more cheer than despair. Let me never become so indifferent that I will fail to see the wonder in the eyes of a child, or the twinkle in the eyes of the aged. Never let me forget that my total effort is to cheer people, make them happy, and forget momentarily all the unpleasantness in their lives. And in my final moment, may I hear you whisper, when you made my people smile, you made me smile. My name is Clownvis, and I thank y'all. Oh yeah, it's Clownvis here with Grok Talk, where we talk about Grok 24/7, around the clock Grok Talk. That's right, we bought the rights to Grok, the original King of Clowns. Now it's up to us. What do we do? Do we sell Grok t-shirts at Spencer's Gifts, or do we bury the name and make Clownvis the King of Clowns?
I think that we need Clownvis merch at Hot Topic.
We need Clownvis merch at HotTopic.com. Is Hot Topic still a thing?
I don't know. Is Spencer's?
Spencer's
I haven't been to a mall in a long time.
I went to a Spencer's. Listen to this. Good God. I went to a Spencer's. It is a, it's a, what do you call that? It's a pornography shack.
Is it?
I mean, it's not pornography, but it's the devices. It's all.
I can really.
And
I can see how it shifted because they had that little naughty section that just kept expanding.
Yes,
right?
it went from the novelty gift card with the mostly nude, overweight woman to
yes.
It went from that to full on just octopus penetration. I don't know.
Wow.
I can't keep up. I go back to that. I walk past the lava lamps and I start sweating and my eyes get blurry. I don't know where I am. I think
That's not a lava lamp.
No, I still smell Mrs. Fields cookies. I can smell Cinnabon, so I know I'm in the mall. But everything kind of goes cross-eyed, and I just see all these little lubricants. I don't know what they are.
Wow, they just went there. They're like, you know what? We're just going here. Let's just stock up with all this stuff.
Yeah. You used to go back.
Like to come here.
You used to go back in that
t-shirts.
corner. Yeah, you could go back in that corner if you wanted to get some fart pills. Maybe they used to sell like fart pills, or maybe an over the hill bra for a 40-year-old lady with like saggy fake bra thing or something.
Yes.
Or a cane with a horn on it for somebody 40 years old. But now you go back there. And I'm talking,
wow.
This is the after show Spencer's chat that we're going to do here. We're just talking a little bit about them all. We're going to wrap it up.
Spencer's.
the shadow show that is all about Spencer's Gifts. All I'm saying is that you go back there and it's truly, look, man, I'm a blue-haired clown. I like to think I've seen a thing or two, but you get me in the back of a Spencer's, I'm a green little weasel. I'm wet behind the ears. I don't know nothing. I don't know nothing.
My eyes. What is this?
All I'm saying, they got to put up a warning, man,
I know.
You get back there.
Some of that stuff was already kind of awkward to just be out in the public. You're just like looking through stuff and you're like, oh,
Yeah.
You're in Spencer's. You're
Hey,
like,
listen, I would flip through the posters and, you know, you know a couple posters you were going to see, the teacher with the rulers and stuff, you know, whatever.
Yeah, you look. Of course you're going to
Study
look.
the study hard posters, you know.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. The dice. They always have the dice.
Yes. See, they got it. That was as crazy as I ever got, man.
Yeah, I know.
Now you go back there and they got friggin' dog collar, shocking nipple clamp. Who know? I don't know what's back there because I'm telling you.
Got wild.
I'm telling you, the last time I went back there, they had to carry me out feet first. The paramedics were slapping me around. So you never been in a Spencer's Gifts before, Clownvis? Get up, wake up, wake up. I said I was just looking for I was looking for a poster of a baby that says "Born to be Wild" on a motorcycle. You know, that's as crazy as I wanted to get. I wanted to get a picture of a baby on a motorcycle that said "Born to be Wild" with a mohawked baby. But no. You
now your eyes have been violated.
You get this 3-foot double-ended thing back there that I don't know what. As it is, I don't know what.
Spencer's, what happened? I wonder how Hot Topic is. Yeah, I worked at a Hot Topic for one day.
Yeah, see, that would
throw that out there.
That would be fun. And I think Hot Topics would probably, you know, they're still around, and I think that they still just probably sell whatever, you know, Pokemon and Insane Clown Posse shirts. I don't know what they.
Right. It kind of did turn into like Pokemon, huh? Yeah.
Yu-Gi-Oh or something, and like these guys, Dragon Ball Z, you know, stuff I don't really know.
Nightmare Before Christmas.
Yeah. Rick and Morty.
Yeah.
And Spencer's is like, well, they got the cartoons covered, so I guess we could just do hardcore penetration toys.
Okay.
It's a mall. Nobody's policing the malls, for Christ's sake.
Yeah, I know.
If you can get past the roving wild wolves of the mall, you can make it to Spencer's. You don't get stalked by a mall bobcat.
Maybe that's why they sell those things in Spencer's. You can use them and just
there you go.
Wolves. Yeah.
There you go. They're not for S&M. They're for beating wild animals to get out of the mall. The wild animals.
Spray it on the floor, slip, make people slip.
This is getaway. These are James Bond getaway devices. I don't know what you're thinking, Smokey Robinson.
I'm no Smokey Robinson.
Hey,
okay.
It's a gasm.
Smokey. What he's up to.
Hey, didn't we end the show? What are we doing? How did we get here?
Oh yeah, we did it in the show. I forgot about that. We're just hanging out. I don't know.
Well, everybody's excited about talking about the back of Spencer's. Everybody's throwing in their own memories.
Oh yeah.
You remember big lady on a beach? Big lady on a beach, you know? I'd probably see that now. I think she's beautiful. Back then it was like shocking, but now I'd be like, oh, this is a beautiful lady.
I know. And they always have like the beefcake guy cards.
Yeah.
The Speedo and like a fireman or something. Yeah.
See, I can handle that.
It was, It was always a treat going into Spencer's when I was a teenager, you know, in high school.
Yeah. But when you literally,
it was hard to find stuff.
I literally got kind of bonked in the head with some kind of vibrating thing. And I was like, this is not what I came in here for.
Get out of there.
I came in here maybe for a dagger necklace, maybe a heavy metal dagger necklace.
Yeah, I was always looking for like a Ramon shirt or something, you know, because it was like it's so hard to get that stuff.
A black leather bracelet with 3 beads right there. Maybe.
Yeah, that's all you need. That's all I want. It's just
maybe an iron cross necklace. They always sold iron cross necklaces. A patch.
Yeah, they did.
A weed patch.
The chain wallets. The new chain wallet section with the big ball chain.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what Spencer's was about. We need to bring back Spencer's.
Let's make Spencer's great again.
Yes.
When I ultimately do run for president, it will be to make Spencer's a respectable place again, both front and back. No more suckering people in with beer bongs and giant oversized plushy slippers. and then leading them towards deviance and double-ended sexual devices. Spencer's will be one complete cohesive unit of novelty toys, including over-the-hill merchandise and in merchandise involving flatulence and going back to school and lava lamps and plasma balls that you can touch and make the light shock your finger.
And those little things with all the little pins where you just stick your hand
And
in.
the things with your hands and the pins. No more foot-long double dongs. We are just trying to live our lives in peace at Spencer's Gifts.
Please don't violate our eyes anymore. Thank you.
Hey, I said the clown's prayer. I said the clown's prayer. That was supposed to be the big ending. That was supposed to be the big culmination of the show.
The big shebang. This is the encore.
But this is Saturday night. That's why. This is Saturday night.
That's right. I keep forgetting it's Saturday. Time is weird.
If you had a DVD player, I'd tell you to throw that in right now and we'd go watch it. But
I know. I don't have anything. I got nothing. Nothing at all.
I
wish there was like an old handheld that you put a DVD in. Direct it.
Just put it in a viewfinder.
Yeah. And it just starts up.
Oh, you won't find that at Spencer's Gifts. You might find that at Spencer's Gifts with some kind of smutty viewfinders.
You don't want to look in those viewfinders. I don't think. I don't know. Maybe you do, and if you do, that's fine. But for little old me, I don't think I would want to look in there. I just want to look for a patch. And probably at the time, I was probably looking for, I don't know, Bush or something.
Yeah.
They probably had it, you know.
Yeah.
Like, oh, cool. Put it on your Jinkos.
Yeah, just looking for an Incubus patch. It's not a big deal.
Yeah, you need to see all that dirty stuff.
Jeez.
That's what Adam and Eve or whatever that store is all about.
Oh, listen, Adam and Eve was light compared to what goes on in the back of a Spencer's now.
Wow.
I'm telling
That's
you.
wild.
I'm telling
I kind
you.
of want to go.
Listen, peek your head in there. I'm talking full-on gimp suits. Fully masked. It's like a weird wax museum back there. Just be prepared. Just wear protection if you're going to Spencer's.
I know. I don't know if I want to go in there, really.
I'll tell you, I've been in, and it's weird enough for a clown to be in a mall, but to go all the way into a Spencer's and then into the back, I find myself back there. It's like, well, there's you wouldn't see anybody. I don't know, and you gotta check out with the teenager. There's just like some punk kid working.
Can you please help me get this off of the wall?
Can you imagine?
Sure, mister. Yeah.
Excuse me, do you know, sir, does this take 4 AA batteries or 6?
I heard 4, sir. Poor little boys, just like traumatized already.
I'm just doing this to get gas money.
Oh. Just working at the mall, sir.
All right, we got to wrap it up, Little Erin. We're having too much fun.
Okay. All right.
Unless you want to talk about Spencer's for another hour, which
I could, but I'm no Spencer's connoisseur. I haven't been there in 20 years.
Get your Amazon wish list. When you put that together, throw a couple lava lamps on there, or a couple of those those little light kind of things.
I love lava. I used to have a lava lamp. I love that thing.
Yeah, I would pull up, maybe ask ChatGPT the top Spencer's party light gifts. You can get yourself a black light, get yourself a take me to your dealer poster.
Classic. Oh my god. I wonder what Spencers.com has if it's all gnarly in store.
Oh
God. What do they have?
Oh God, it's probably worse. You got to probably go to the black web to check out Spencers.com. They're the new Wayfair or whatever. They're trafficking people. Don't go to Spencer's online.
Oh my God. Honey, you've been looking on Spencer's again, haven't you? Go.
What the hell is this?
Oh, I don't know. Yeah. The hell? Spencer's.
SpencersGifts.com every night at 10 o'clock, just when I fall asleep.
Oh my God. I thought we talked about this.
Hey, John W. Davis is in the chats. What's up, John? Just getting back from the Dancing Bear party. You're just in time, buddy, for the the after party brought to you by Spencer's Gifts. I need some.
Now I'm really intrigued. I do want to go. I don't know if I'm brave enough to look online. I don't know why that makes more sense to go in person.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I just want to take a glance real quick and be like, okay, that's where we're at. And just scoot on out of there. Maybe get a new chain wallet. Do they still sell those?
Yeah, they probably got the whole row there.
I haven't had a chain wallet.
Oh, yeah. Welcome to SpencersGifts.com. We have all your adult needs. Yes, we also sell Pokemon and Yu-Gi-Oh cards. But if you go to the back of Spencer's Gifts, you're gonna find things that your grandma never knew existed. Spencer's Gifts, for all your luxury needs. Get on down to the mall today and get some Spencers in ya. Get some Spencers in ya.
You should contact him and just be like, this should be your new slogan.
Hi, I'm Clownvis. I've got a new slogan for you. Hi, I'm Clownvis, here for Spencer's Gifts and... almost said dildo. Hey, this is Clownvis here for Spencer's Gifts and Novelty Toys. Come on down to the mall and get some Spencers in ya. We got to wrap this up.
God, I know. I'll keep you posted if I go to Spencer's. Maybe Monday.
If you could, maybe you could do an on location. Maybe you could go and get a little behind the scenes footage of little Erin scopes out. But I'm telling you, I don't know if we could show this stuff on the show. We could blur it out. Maybe we could pixel it out.
We'll blur it out. We could maybe keep the shape so you can still get the idea of what it is. But yeah, we'll make it family friendly.
Or you know what would be fun?
Spencer's
How about this? Maybe you could make a game. If you could find a Spencer's, go there and then just find the most outrageous products and then make up some. And then you ask me what's real product and what's not, because I don't know if I would be able to.
Yes.
I don't know if I'd be able to tell the difference.
Yep, I like that idea. I'll go in there undercover.
Yeah.
I'll just have my phone on and I'll just kind of do an undercover scan through.
And you know what's going to happen. They're going to say, "Excuse me, can we give you a job? You want to work here? You want to be the manager of Spencer's?"
Man, I own a franchise.
And then you'll own a franchise.
Monday.
Little Erin Spencer.
The fun's in the back.
Whoa, look, Lauren, maybe I did know that, but I forgot. Lauren Edwards in the comments says, y'all know I'm a store manager at Spencer's, right? Lauren, I do remember that now, but I totally forgot. Lauren.
What's happening over there?
Lauren, I don't want to get you in trouble, but I would like, maybe next week we get you on the line here and you can let us know what the hell is going on at HQ. If you could even maybe dial me in on a conference call one Monday morning. Let me hear the corporate conference call that comes in from Spencer's, because I want to hear them. Because I know what they probably say, just like they probably say, all right, this month we're really pushing the Dragon Ball Z T-shirts and the SpongeBob slippers, but we also want to push the tingling. Spicy lubricant.
Don't forget that other one's on clearance.
Yes,
too,
and the fire hydrant plug with the light on it, and and remember to greet all the customers as they come in, and remember to add accessories.
No, right. Yes. Get a new nose jewelry. Get a new septum ring while you're at it, kid.
Get a new 14-gauge belly, but do they have a 14-gauge belly button ring? Offer them a 12-gauge belly button ring.
God.
Lauren says
Lauren.
Lauren says absolutely. I'm not joking. We have conference calls on Monday.
Monday's the day.
Just say,
Monday's the
Lauren. Just say to the boss. Say on the conference call. Be like, hey, this is Lauren from store number whatever your store number is. Say I'm wondering if anybody on this conference call has heard of Clownvis, and if you have, he's a reasonable guy and he's a little concerned with the direction of the back half of Spencer's. Front half is fine. The beer bongs, the SpongeBob, the Nightmare Before Christmas, all that's good.
Yeah.
You just there's no, or at least be a curtain. At least in the old days, at a movie rental place or something, you would go behind a curtain.
Yes.
There's no curtain at
Have a little
Spencer's.
privacy.
There's no curtain. You go directly from the pewter wizard tchotchke, the pewter wizard and dragon, whatever paperweight holder. You go if you take one step past that, you're going to jail. You are technically a sexual predator.
Oh, over the line.
So I'm just saying, be careful. Be careful where you walk.
Right? I'm gonna have to be careful on Monday. I'm going in.
Yes, go
I'm
in.
determined now.
Get in. Go all the way to the back. You have to go all the way to the back.
I gotta make sure that my mall has a Spencer's still. I'm sure they do.
I think by law they have to.
I feel like they have to. It's probably Spencer's probably a hot top. Maybe I'll dip into hot tea. See what's going on in there. Just take a scope through.
Yeah, they probably got.
anything.
Yeah, they probably. You could probably still buy a Ramones shirt. You probably still buy cool T-shirts there at a reasonable price.
Yeah, there's probably cool stuff in there.
Yeah, just don't go. They're saying, people in the chat saying, don't go past the black lights. Once you go past the black lights, that's when you're gonna. That's when your reputation will be tarnished. You imagine you walk in there and the mayor walks by and sees little Erin.
No.
The mayor walks by and sees little Erin back there. Oh, so that's what you do, huh? You're shopping around.
No, sir. I just was on a mission here.
Oh.
I'll wear a fake mustache. How about that? I'll do a fake mustache. Think I'll fit it? Think
They
I'll
might
fit it?
sell fake mustaches there. You might have to go there to buy the fake mustache.
How am I going to pull that off? I'll draw one on first.
Yes.
In the car.
Yes. Listen, there's ways to make it happen. I believe that if anybody can get to the very back of a Spencer's, you can. And
I'm going.
just let us know what you find.
I'll let you know. I will keep you guys posted.
All right.
I might need a therapist, but I will be ready to share with you guys what I find.
Yikes. I'm a little scared. I'm a little scared to find out, but now I don't know why we've cracked into that. We gotta sew it up. We gotta put a butterfly stitch on this.
Yeah, we got to check it out because I don't know. I just think that's unnecessary. You know, there's a place to go get that stuff, and Spencer's doggone it.
A little, like I'm saying, I always love the edginess of it. I love the edginess of it.
Yeah, it was a little chuckle. It was like, oh, right, like
Yeah, but now you're walking out with a disease. You're probably gonna get some kind of social disease just from being in the back of that store.
I'm gonna have to be like on Naked Gun where they just have that
The full body condom.
Yes, that's right. I'm just gonna have to walk. Then they won't see me. That's perfect. I'll just shuffle in.
Just wrap
Have the
yourself
camera.
in saran wrap and cut out little eye holes.
Yes. Mummy it. Just go in
Yes.
like a mummy.
Yes.
They'll never know. Just wrap my face. They'll just think I had plastic surgery or something. Yeah, Jen says wear a bubble. That's what I'm talking about. A bubble boy in there. What's weirder, that or buying something naughty at Spencer's? You know? I don't.
I think they should maybe open a bar back there, huh? Like open a little nightclub in the back of Spencer's.
A little, yeah.
With the
Cool
way malls are so bombed out and depleted and useless, and I guarantee behind every Spencer's is probably a good 3 acres of empty stores. You know what I mean?
I know.
It's probably just there's nothing behind the wall. So you could probably buy a Spencer's and then have one of these, whatever. You pick up the triple vibrating ring thing, and then a door opens, and then you get into the real mix.
Yeah, a Spencer's Speakeasy.
Yes. Then you're all of a sudden you just find you're at a Tampa, Florida swingers club.
There you go. Hey, it could save the mall. Really, if you think about it, it could. Save every mall is completely desolate, but only has a bright oasis beacon of Spencer's. And then, the cops and the local authorities are like, well, I guess kids like these over the hill jokes. They like this stuff. I guess these kids like their blacklight posters and their smiley faces, have a nice day things. And then then it's the real action. The entire rest of the mall, like that layer, like the foot soldiers layer in the Ninja Turtles movie. You get down there, it's just kids smoking cigarettes and half pipes and video games and just absolute bedlam. Yes. Oh yeah, I can see that. I can totally see that. Just a hidden oasis for people to just let loose at Spencer's.
I'm into it. I want to break. I want to go break into a mall right now.
There's one just sitting empty. There's probably a red box hanging around out there too, by the mall. You think?
I bet we could find a red box inside of a desolate mall that we could take our time unscrewing and opening up, and nobody would even find us. I bet we could take a drill or a hand screwdriver and just take apart a red box machine before a Paul Blart ever walked by. I don't think anybody is patrolling these malls.
Even if there was a Paul Blart, I think that you could talk him into helping you get those things out of there. You could be like, you know what? I'm here to try to get these out. And he'd probably go find you a screwdriver.
No, the wrecking ball's coming in 3 months. I don't give a shit. Take whatever you want.
He's like, give me something to do, please.
Please. You steal this red box, I'm going to give you a 30-minute head start just to give me some paperwork to do.
God. Yeah, totally. Nate says he's a Paul Blart. Is that true, Nate?
Are you a Paul Blart? Do we have a mall cop? Do we have a mall cop and a Spencer's manager in the chats?
We're already on the right foot here.
We got to pull our resources together and take over a mall, y'all.
Yes. Heck yeah, I'm there. You just tell me where, I will be there.
All right, we will find malls. Yeah. John says there's an abandoned mall in downtown Fort Worth we can get to. I know there's abandoned malls in St. Louis we can get into. All right, good. Well, keep your eye on this. Keep your eye on this YouTube page. We're going to become an urban exploring abandoned mall page.
Yeah, some of those are interesting. Seeing some of those.
Oh hell yeah, dog! You don't think I watch? Yeah. You don't think I watch drones flying through abandoned malls all day long? Yes, I do.
I like that stuff. I like the whole vibe of just stuff. I don't know. It's weird. I like how things are so temporary. As depressing as that sounds, I like how things were so pretty at one time and now they're just kind of stuck in it, like Redbox.
And what does it say? Example. What does it say about society that in a mall, B. Dalton books can't last, Barnes and Noble books can't last, an anchor store of Borders can't last.
No, all the bookstores are gone.
But Spencer's gags and gifts. Spencer's gags and gifts is the last cockroach after the apocalypse.
Sense. It really does make sense when you think about it. People aren't reading; they're going to read the cards.
They need ball gags and edible underwear. I get it.
Yes, they need to see the larger lady on the beach and just go get a pot leaf patch.
Yes.
For your denim jacket.
Oh, God. Can I just say I'm very proud of us for how many Spencer's references we pulled out of thin air. We've done really good. I
didn't even spend a ton of time in Spencer's. But
we just inventoried an entire Spencer's gifts.
We did.
Maybe
we should open a Spencer's. We should.
Lauren.
Why not?
Lauren in the comments, tell your boss that me and little Erin are hired. We're coming.
That's right.
We're
Please,
hired.
hire us. We're coming in. I'll start Monday. I'll be in there Monday. Ready
All right.
to go.
I'm going to run the speaky. I'll run the back room. I'm going to be in charge of getting the wall opened up.
There you go. I'll be the one talking to the cops. Hey guys, nothing. I don't know what's going on. I don't know where that noise is coming from. I think it's like a air conditioner.
Yeah, that's the stoners at Sabaro's downstairs going crazy.
Oh yes, they're in the kitchen cleaning, blasting their music too loud.
There will the back alley speakeasy from Spencer's will connect to Sabaro's.
Perfect.
Yeah, got to get them little garlic knots.
Yeah. Oh my God.
All right. Well,
Piercing Pagoda. Is that what it was called? Piercing Pagoda. What was that place called?
Pagoda. Yeah.
Piercing. Yeah. Is that place still around? Do you think?
Piercing Pagoda.
Piercing Pagoda.
Is that where they pierced ears?
I
remember that name.
I think so. I just remember there was one in San Diego, and I was just like,
The Piercing Pagoda. Yeah. Pagoda. Yeah. Yeah. They used to. I remember seeing kids getting their ears pierced by teenagers outside of Claire's. You know, they'd put them in the window of Claire's, and some teenage kid was trying to pierce an ear, and the gun would jam.
I know. I have to be honest. When I was in high school, my friend got a hold of one of those, and that's why I have all of mine.
I had that experience. Yeah. I had a friend with a gun, and there was a party where everybody got like 8 earrings. Like everybody just did their whole ears because they had a gun.
I think back now, I'm like, that's so gross. We just shared that thing around, just like, dude, you know.
Yeah.
But it worked.
Yeah, it was funny because I remember my buddy doing that at the party, and like, it would have been hip to have like, you know, barbells or the rings or gauge kind of things, you know, all up his ear. But he got like 10 piercings up his ear, but they were all little Claire's studs, you know, those little like just actual earrings instead they weren't pierced. It wasn't like, oh, I got my piercings, dude. I got gauged at the tattoo shop with some piercings. It was like clearly you just got in a fight with a Claire's gun, dude.
Oh yeah. Oh yes, I remember that. This sounds bad, and I'm sorry if anybody's a professional piercing person, but I did my nose with the piercing gun when I was in high school. I was like,
well, yeah, sure. I mean, yeah. What's the difference? It seems like your nose is thinner than an ear would be, but maybe harder. But you could pierce the top of an ear.
Yeah, I did that. The top of the ear sucks, doesn't it?
I never had it. I had ear piercings at the bottom of my ears in my younger days, and I remember I was doing a gig early days. I had been hired by a hockey. I don't know if it was roller hockey. It was ice hockey, but it was like minor league ice hockey, but you know, not big league hockey, but real deal ice hockey. And they hired me to sing the national anthem and to sing at their halftime. And that was in my Craigslist days. This was early. And so I was at this hockey rink, and I did my gig. And then there was all the, you know, I was like, I'm a clown. I'll walk around. And there's all these kids. And so I was like, oh, whatever. I'll play air hockey with these kids or whatever. I'll hang around the arcade and try to make these kids laugh. And I was doing my magic tricks for them and stuff. And this one kid goes, "You're not a real clown." And I go, "What? Why the hell would you say that?" You know? And
yeah, what?
And he goes, "Real clowns don't have earrings." And he had zoned in on my earrings. And I was like, well, shit, he's got me there.
Oh.
So I took him out. You know, I took him out because of that little kid.
Oh. But you could have your ears pierced if you wanted to, because now you have the blue hair.
You got a gun? You got a Claire's gun?
I don't have the Claire's gun anymore, but I'm sure Amazon.
Hey, yeah, do they still pierce at Spencer's?
Do they?
It seems like it. They're just decadent enough. They wouldn't mind some whatever fluid swapping.
Yeah, right. They don't care. They just wipe it off. Next.
Yeah, whatever.
God.
Try to get
I'm
one.
kind of tempted. If they do 2 piercings, maybe I'll try to get a new.
You're coming to the big show in St. Louis. If you can get a piercing gun, you could just pierce people in the VIP section.
I know. Just step right up. I'll just blow all the goo off. Next. Oh.
What goo? What the hell? What goo comes out of? I guess there is some goo. I guess there must be some kind of.
There's got to be some microscopic.
Are your our earlobes? Maybe they're just filled with goo. Just filled with.
It might be. It's just goo in there. That's what I was taught.
We've riffed for far too long. We have to stop.
I know. Now we're talking about goo in the ears, so it's probably time to go.
Luckily, most people tuned out when they thought the show ended. Most people had no idea we were going mall walking. We should have an after our after show. Our post show thing should be called mall walking.
There we go. I like that.
Where we just talk
Maybe
about.
I'll go next time on the show. I'll change and I'll go to the mall instead of this apocalypse.
I think it's a good. Well, yeah. If you could be, maybe you could. Your whole thing could be mall rat Erin.
There we go.
And you could just be in a mall, and every day you could just. Yeah. Today we're gonna do Auntie Anne's. You just tell us about whatever, whatever pretzel or cookie cake you can bring out, scrounge up.
The cheddar dip.
How the hell? Let me ask you an honest to God question. How in the hell does Mrs. Fields cookies stay open? These cookie places.
I don't know.
You walk into a mall and they're still open.
I don't know.
And I mean, at the very best, they're selling 10, 15 cookies a day. Right?
Right.
And these are how much is a cookie? $1.80? Like they're making 30 bucks. If you can do those kind of numbers and have a brick and mortar store in the mall, I should have a mall store. You know what I'm saying?
Seriously.
I have
That's what I'm saying.
My net has to be annually way bigger than sugar cookies from Mrs. Fields.
Seriously. I wonder how much rent is in a little spot in the mall for a thing like that.
I think they're doing favors. I don't know if it's it's either money laundering.
Yeah.
These are pushers and pimps that are doing their taxes like they have a cookie shop.
Yeah, nobody suspects the cookie guy.
Or they are maybe there's favors for the landlord. Free cookies, free cookies. I mean,
right.
Free slushies. They can't even. How do you even buy? Imagine just. I'm gonna buy a slushy machine with the dog polar bear thing on top. I'm gonna buy a good slushy machine and enough cups to sell 100 slushies. You're already $2,500 in the hole. How many goddamn slushies? How many goddamn slushies do you got to sell to make the money back for that machine? You're selling 2-3 slushies a day?
It's going to be 25 years before that machine's paid off. It's got to be a front. Do you think they have
they got that case in the front that has the cookies and the cookie sheets? That alone is $100 worth of product.
Yeah, no doubt. Yeah.
And what are they making those cookies every day and just putting them in the case, and that's just what they throw away because that's what they show us? Or do they keep those things until they mold and then they throw them out the last minute?
Like at night, they just take the whole sheet and just dump it right in the trash. Is that what happened?
They can't sell more than what's in the. I mean, like they would have to say, we're going to make these to show people what we sell, and then maybe sell some or one of each. But they're not selling so many that they even probably profits making the ones that are just the display.
No. And I hate to even say this, but I don't even think like a donut shop would even sell out in a mall. Do you? No. I don't even think a donut shop would fare well.
Donuts even, listen, I've had my thoughts on donut shops too, because the same thing, man. I went to a donut shop every day that I lived in Hollywood, and I was how do you say this? I was only ever the only person in there and I would buy one Long John for $1.19. Not Long John, the twisted thing, for twisted glaze for $1.19. And I'd sit there, and I'd read the paper for 30, 40 minutes. Maybe one or two homeless guys in there blowing their nose. Maybe one or two guys without a leg or something blowing in there solely to blow their nose, solely for the napkins, not buying anything. Maybe a cup of coffee, charity. But
what if they're just plants from the business to make it look like they're in there?
Yeah,
but they're
probably
just part
so.
of the biz
And this
too.
is Hollywood Boulevard.
Yeah.
And I'm like, well,
Where is everybody? What's going on?
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
I could sell, I think if I sold 2 T-shirts a day, that would be equal what these donut shops would make on their best day.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right?
How
And
the
they
hell
have
you
to
make
pay the
$40 in donuts?
Yeah, you got to pay the people that work there and all that. I mean,
And people are only buying them from whatever 7 o'clock to 10 o'clock in the morning. You got 3 hours of good donut time.
Yeah.
You got $1.19 a donut. You want to have 40 people lined up at your door?
No.
And then it works
I've never seen that.
it works maybe one day you have the biggest donut blast in the world. And then you go, okay, I only have to do this every day for the rest of my life to make ends meet.
Yeah.
How do you
That's
keep up
hard.
how do you keep up the excitement?
I don't know how they do it. I really don't. Because donuts are just donuts are always, well, they're not always good, but I don't know. How do you
They're
change
usually-
donut up
yeah.
too much? I guess that's why like Voodoo Donuts got all cool because they had
Yeah,
all
they
those
you
weird-
can squeeze on. Look, you're talking to Clownvis. You can squeeze a novelty out of anything.
Right.
But there's ways to sometimes the classic is better. Sometimes classic
Exactly.
is the standard. If you can go and get the same thing, but we got to stop. We have to stop. We can't talk
All right.
about the mall all night.
I know. Now I'm just thinking about donuts and Spencer's.
There's like new people, like all the people that usually watch the show have tuned out, and there's like new people on YouTube just kind of filtering through, like, oh, what does Clownvis do? Oh, he's the clown that yells about dildos in malls. Okay. We got that.
Mall isn't the same anymore. Dang it.
He's the old clown that is upset with the way that novelty shops in the malls have gone.
Hey, but it was different when we were
In my
younger
day,
and- Yeah.
In my day, there was no.
Smut all over the place.
All right, little Erin, we got to go. All right, buddy.
right.
Thank you so much for hanging out late with me. This is the shadow show is sometimes my favorite part of the show. So
Totally. This was fun. Thank you for having me on and hanging out.
you're the best, buddy. Get that Amazon wish list up so we can get you a DVD player. All right.
I will, because we're gonna watch this. That's my mission. We're watching this together.
And like I said, I'll crack into some more machines. I'll get some more. I will get more. But
Okay.
right now they're sold out. But it's National Clown Week, so clownvistotherescue.com. If you want to support a clown, all the money goes directly to me, and I will spend it on more clowning for you. I promise. I'm not going to the mall and spending money at Spencer's for stuff for myself.
No.
If anything, if somebody gave a donation tonight, say somebody gave a $50 donation, I might say, I'm going to use this $50 to go to Spencer's and try to maximize that $50 as a gag for the show.
Yes.
To see what kind of whatever, what are those things called with the lights and the, what's that called? When it's like long little sticks and they light up at the end of the string sticks.
Like a glow stick?
Fiber optics. I'm trying to get
I know what you're
fiber
about,
optic
yeah.
lamp.
Yeah.
Fiber optic lamp. All right, and with fiber optic lamp, I think we have named the last item in Spencer's, and we actually have to go.
Mark off all the inventory. It's all there. Goodbye.
All right, buddy. All right, everybody. We love you, and we will see you on Wednesday night, if not sooner. Do I got to roll the credits again? No, I don't have to.
Nah, I don't think so.
I don't have to.
Bye, you guys.
See you guys. I'm going to play you out with, hold on, let me find this. I'm going to, I'm gonna let you guys have a little. What is that thing called? Oh yeah. Let's see what we got here. Here we go. This is what you get. You get Mickey the skateboarding clown. See you guys.
Say, listen, we're going to do a little skateboard surfing today. Are you with me? Put everything on. Here we go.
We got to mute it for us, little Erin. It'll echo. I'm just going to cut this off halfway through. We can't sit and watch it, but it is comfortable. Oh, wait, I muted it all.
Skateboard surfing's not against the law.
Hold on, I'll fix this. Hold on. Hold on.
Up in Mendocino, down in Monterey, Sacramento, San Diego, even LA.
Now it's not echoing. Whoop.
Say,
now,
listen, we're going to do a little
we got to start it over again.
today. Are you with me? Put everything on.
All right.
Here
now it'll
we
play
go.
for them and not echo.
Out in California where the kids are cool, they got a way to get loose when they get out of school. Skateboard surfing. Skateboard surfing. Tell your mom, tell your pa, skateboard surfing's not against the law.
All right, I'm hanging up on everybody.